We are FM 102.9, 97.1, and AM 1130. WWBF Bartow.
The following is a special presentation of WBF Sports.
It's time for Bartow Yellow Jacket football on WBF. Tonight's game is brought to you by the community support of our WBF Sports Boosters. Kelly Buick GMC of Bartow, Citrus Air Conditioners serving Bartow and Lakeland, Bartow's Budget You Pull It Auto Parts on Highway 60, Spath Jewelers in Bartow and Valrico, and Crave Nutrition in Bartow. Yellow Jacket football is also sponsored by Whidden McLean Funeral Home in Bartow and Fort Meade, Ewing Black Welder and Deuce Insurance of Lakeland, Beef O'Brady's Sports Pub in the Bartow Center South, and Evolve Professional Landscape Management. Tonight's game is also brought to you by 360 Prospective Partners of Lakeland, specialized landscape treatments from Keith Spray Service of Bartow, certified public accountants S.R. Wright & Company of Winter Haven, and Thunder Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Bartow. Now, let's head to the stadium and join our broadcast crew for Bartow Yellow Jacket football.
Good evening and welcome to Bartow Memorial Stadium here at the Harris Sports Complex on the campus of Bartow High School. Good evening and welcome. Yellow Jacket football is on the air tonight. It is the State Road 60 showdown between the Lake Wales Highlanders and the Bartow Yellow Jackets. Good evening, everybody. Along with Bruce and Andy Edmond, Mike and Elizabeth Ayers, I'm Jeff Thornburg. Thank you so much for tuning us in tonight. This is the regular season finale of high school football. We're in week number 11. The 3-6 Bartow Yellow Jackets taking on the 7-2 Lake Wales Highlanders. And Bruce, when it comes to this game, those numbers don't mean a darn thing, do they?
Yeah, they don't. I mean, there was a couple of years where Lake Wales was just totally dominant. I mean, they had that quarterback that was unreal. And they put a pretty good whooping on us for a few years, but for the most part, it's always been a rivalry. But they've got a lot of kids, and they're still like 3A or 4A or whatever, and we're way up in the 6 or 7A, whatever that is. But we should be wherever they are is where we should be, and it should be a district championship that we should be playing for instead of just a nothing type game. But like you said, it is a rivalry, and so every game has a meaning. And if you look at the linemen that are on the front line doing the exercises, it's a pretty big chunk right there. I mean, I think that was 600 pounds that just walked into two guys walking into that big huddle right there. But it's going to be a good ball game, always is, and very excited, always excited to play them cats. We like going there. We didn't used to like going there, but now they don't throw bricks at the bus anymore or anything like that. So it's gotten a little more normalized, and with social media and stuff like that, it just doesn't seem as mean. But Mike, rivalries. Fort Meade, Frostproof, Fort Meade, Hardee, all that kind of stuff. The rivalries, and this one is one of them.
Yeah, absolutely. And you can't ever say that these games don't mean anything to these kids, right? Because just like you said, we talk about rivalry games. This is Bartow Lake Wales. I mean, this is like you said, it's the showdown on Highway 60. It was the showdown, Fort Meade, Bartow, Fort Meade, Frostproof, Fort Meade, Hardee. I mean, so these kids, this means a lot to these kids, right? And not to say anything about anybody's record, whatever. Lake Wales coming off a big win last weekend over Kissimmee Osceola. The only thing that concerns me with them coming off that win with Kissimmee is, as physical as Kissimmee Osceola is, how banged up are they? What's their injury report look like? Didn't really get to do a lot on looking at Lake Wales this week, but we all know how physical they are. So that would be interesting to see. I mean, there's a couple of key players that I did know about from Lake Wales that I haven't seen out on the field yet. I'm still trying to scan to see if they're out there. But they're key players for Lake Wales. But at either rate, being the last game of the season, the big rivalry on State Road 60, should be a good game. Bartow should be coming in pretty healthy this week. Didn't see a lot of injuries last week against Durant, which was a heartbreaker last week. So Bartow's looking to revamp something here.
Yeah, you mentioned the loss last week to Durant, district implications, and an overtime loss, 46-40 to the Cougars last week. So Bartow looking to kind of play spoiler against the Highlanders tonight, Andy, because Lake Wales still playing for a playoff berth. They sit in the 8th and final playoff spot for their classification. So they need this win to keep pace.
Oh, do they really?
They did.
Because they got, I was with Bruce, I was watching over the field, and they got some big old boys that are going to be on that line. And this is about bragging rights. It's between two cities, and these kids see each other, and so it's a big bragging right thing to see. You know, it's like you said, it's not about the numbers. Now, it probably wouldn't hurt Bartow's feelings if they knocked them out of contention.
Yeah.
So, and then that would just give them something to eat at them a little bit more. So you never know what's going to happen until it's over.
Oh, and I'm sure the Bartow coaches use that for a little motivation and says, we can ruin these guys' season here if we want. So, well, we're going to continue with our pregame show. We'll talk about Stratton selections, make some high school picks coming up tonight. So we'll do that when we come back. You're listening to Yellow Jacket Football on WBF.
I'm Taft Long, Finance Manager here at Thunder Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Bartow. When you walk through our doors, you will find our team of friendly and experienced automotive experts who are dedicated to helping our customers. Come in or call us today. Thunder Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
This is Jonathan Jester with Citrus Air Conditioners. Do you ever worry if you're getting the best service for your money? If you live in Bartow, you no longer have to worry. We will give you a second opinion for free on any AC work you're considering. Call 534-1171 or Google Citrus Air.
There's always some great cooking at your Bartow Beef O'Brady's. Join the new Beefs Rewards and earn double points on the weekends. Complete details at your Bartow Beefs in the Bartow Center South. Your Bartow Beef O'Brady's. Good food, good sports.
Welcome back to Bartow Memorial Stadium. Getting ready for kickoff tonight between the Lake Wales Highlanders and the Bartow Yellow Jackets. Stratton selections. Well, let's talk about the games that played last night. It was a busy night in Polk County last night.
It was. I heard you call them off earlier.
Auburndale defeated Winter Haven 36-0. That pretty much eliminates Winter Haven. They need some help now if they're going to get in the playoffs. But Auburndale, they're securely into the postseason. Ridge Community at 5-5. They defeated Davenport last night 22-8. Lake Gibson, who had a slight chance at a playoff spot, that was almost gone now. DeLand, the Bulldogs, who are 9-0, they beat the Lake Gibson Braves 54-7.
Wow.
Last night. The Lake Region Thunder, who finished the year at 5-5, they defeated the Mulberry Panthers last night 14-6.
That's hard to believe that Lake Region's going to end up with a better record than we are. That's just embarrassing.
Does Mulberry got a better record than we do?
No.
Mulberry's 4-6.
Okay.
Mulberry's 4-6.
Mulberry's 4-6 with that loss last night. All righty, Michael.
Let's go.
Michael, you were 6-6 last week, my friend. Bruce was 6-6. Andy was 7-5, and Jeff was 9-3.
Well, this is just a runaway.
Again, I do the scoring, so maybe
this is just a runaway. All Jeff has to do is pick the same games we do, and he wins.
I want to recount.
All righty, here we go. By the way, last week.
You should have to pick every game first.
I will. Haines City last week. Haines City beat George Jenkins 7-6.
That's.
So I'm going to start with the Jenkins Eagles. The Jenkins Eagles play Braden River. The Pirates are 3-6. George Jenkins 1-8. It's on the road for the Eagles. I'll go with the Pirates.
Oh, well, I'm going with the Pirates. I don't care who you pick.
Pirates.
And Mike.
I guess I'm going to ride the Pirates.
Everybody.
You want a new pen there, buddy?
I need a new pen. Maybe that's the problem. I can't.
That's what he's been doing.
He's got
invisible ink is what he's got.
Next up, the Tenorock Titans, who are 4-5 and can finish the year at 500 with a win tonight.
Playoff bound?
No.
Oh.
They're playing Victory Christian.
Oh.
Victory Christian's 3-5 on the year.
Well,
so,
they'll be 4-5. Victory's going to win that game.
Bruce is picking the Storm.
I thought he was going to pick them off.
I know, but
I did the Titans.
Yeah, the Storm.
I'm going to go with the Victory.
Everybody, okay. I picked the Titans. All right. The Haines City Hornets.
You picked the Titans?
I picked the Titans, the Tenorock Titans. I wanted to see them get 500. St. Pete Catholic. The Barons are 9-0. They're playing at Haines City tonight. Haines City is 2-7.
Running clock.
Everybody's picking the Barons, right?
That's funny.
The Kathleen Red Devils are on the road to Naples tonight to play Barron Collier, the Cougars. The Cougars are 3-6.
Is that the team we played?
No, we played the Sharks.
Oh, the Sharks, yeah. Okay.
Kathleen is 2-7 on the year. I'm rolling with the Cougars. Naples.
I am too.
I'm going with the Cougars.
Golly, man, I'm going the other way.
Micah's going with the Red Devils?
Red Devils.
Okay.
Let's go.
All right, Mike, you get to this one first then. The Fort Meade Miners at 7-2. They play IMG Academy, the junior national, who is 5-4.
Yeah, so that's just a funny story about the IMG teams, right? We all know that's how that school plays. They have like 3 or 4 different football teams.
Yes.
They have like the cream of the crop, right all the way down. So I think that's more of a tune-up game for Fort Meade, to start the playoff run. But after Fort Meade put it on Frostproof the way they did last week, man, I think they can come in there and probably beat up on that smaller IMG team. So I'm going to go Fort Meade.
I like it, Mike. I'm going with the Miners as well.
I'll go IMG.
I'm going to Miners.
Lakeland Christian, the Vikings at 7-2, play Northside Christian, the Mustangs, who are also 7-2 tonight.
Well, this is a no-brainer.
Yeah.
You got Big John O'Neill,
Lakeland Christian,
Danny Williams, and Coach Barry and Coach Ruiz, and they're gonna roll. They've got the best quarterback in Polk County.
They do.
Yeah, Lakeland Christian.
Lakeland Christian.
Everybody's on the Vikings tonight. Over at Bryant Stadium in Lakeland, the Dreadnoughts at 8-1. They're hosting Orlando First Academy, the Royals, who are 4-5. Senior night over at Bryant Stadium tonight. Everybody's picking the Dreadnoughts.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
It's going to be a long ride home for Orlando.
Hardy, the Wildcats. Mike just spoke. They're visiting Frostproof tonight. Frostproof, the Bulldogs, are 6-3. The Hardy Wildcats enter that game at 4-5. Mike, we talk about Frostproof and Fort Meade's always a traditional rivalry. Here's another one for the Bulldogs with those Wildcats.
Yes. Golly, that's going to be a tough one, guys. That's going to be a tough one. But I'm going to go Frostproof. Frostproof's going to revamp. They're going to try to put it back together.
Me too. I agree.
I agree with that, too.
Everybody's on Frostproof. The Discovery Spartans. I don't know why I saved this one for last. They're 0-9, the Discovery Spartans. They're playing Zephyr Hills Christian Academy, who's 3-6. I should have done that game first.
Somebody's really excited about that down there.
They're going to be 0-10.
Who's this now?
Discovery Spartans at 0-9, playing Zephyr Hills Christian Academy, 3-6.
Woo, Zephyr Hills.
Yeah, I'll get there.
I'm going to do Discovery just so they get their first win of the season.
Oh, my goodness.
All right, there you go.
That was probably a game that was played last night, and they probably already won, and Jeff knows it and won't tell us.
Well, Jeff has to – I mean, even if he went 0-10, whatever this is, however many games there are, he'd still be in the lead.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he could just be fooling all he wants, but that's a bad pick.
We talked about the playoffs. The Florida High School Athletic Association football playoff brackets will be announced Thursday, November 6th at noon, and the regional quarterfinals begin Friday, November 14th, 2 weeks from tonight. So at noon is when all the pairings will be announced for the state playoffs. Also, 2 o'clock on November 6th is when this brand new, well, not brand new, but I guess revamped Florida Invitational Tournament bracketing will be announced as well. We don't think Bartow's going to make they're not going to make the state playoffs, but there's a chance they might make this Florida Invitational Tournament. So we'll have to wait and see. It all depends a lot on tonight as well.
Now, Fort Meade's in the regular playoffs already, right?
Yes. They are.
That's pretty cool.
So there you go. That is Stratton Selections. Our picks around high school football tonight. Agree or disagree on a spooky Halloween night. Some scary picks right there, folks.
Yeah, they were. Very. And that's a scary-looking offensive line out there.
We're watching Lake Wales go through their warm-ups here at Bartow Memorial Stadium. And, there's some big linemen out there on the field for the Highlanders.
They got a big team tonight. They brought a bunch of people with them.
When we come back, we will have pregame comments from Yellow Jacket head coach Grady Morrell. That's coming up next. You're listening to Yellow Jacket Football on WBF.
The Ewing, Blackwelder, and Deuce Insurance Agency has been serving Central Florida since 1984. They all work and live in your neighborhood and take pride in our history. Offices in Bartow, there when you need them, representing only the most reliable companies in the industry.
Have you tried the shakes at Crave Nutrition? So many flavors and packed full of protein. They're so yummy. Come by Crave Nutrition today and let us help you find the perfect shake for you. Crave Nutrition, behind Dunkin' Donuts on North Broadway in Bartow.
For over 50 years, Keith Spray Service has been serving Polk County with specialized treatment of delicate ornamentals, including rose bushes. Want to learn more about the treatments of ornamentals as well as expert lawn care? Call Keith Spray Service.
We are so happy to be once again joined by Yellow Jacket head coach Grady Morrell. Coach, I blinked and the season is gone. Tonight's the last regular season game with Lake Wales. Do you get that feeling?
Oh, man, very bittersweet moment. Just kind of leaving out of here. Getting ready for the last one against a rival team. We kind of took the week and really just focused on us again, had a lot of fun with each other, and just enjoyed the camaraderie of just being together for the last week of the season. We had a lot of ups, man, a lot of downs. A lot of things didn't go the way that we wanted them to go, man, but, you know, these guys will forever kind of be imprinted on my heart with this one. First year out here is a, big school program, being a head coach, leading these guys, and I couldn't thank these guys enough for, believing in me, buying into what I was saying, even when they didn't want to, and coming out and just performing every single week, man, even after the tough losses that we had, man, because, if anybody's really been following us and kind of been seeing what's going on, man, the ball just hasn't rolled our way at times. We've been up on teams that are, top 5 teams in the state. We've been playing playoff caliber teams every single week, and a lot of people don't really see that with the strength of schedule, and we won't make any excuses for it. We just going to keep looking to get better. But hats off to my seniors, hats off to this football program, hats off to the administration, hats off to everybody that's kind of believed in me coming into this process. And some of the things that we've done wrong, we definitely will correct.
Coach, you mentioned it is senior night, Lake Wales Highlanders. The State Road 60 Showdown, if you will, at Bartow Memorial Stadium tonight. What does it mean to the seniors to play their last game at Bartow Memorial Stadium against the Highlanders? Oh, man, again, I think it's a bittersweet moment for those guys, man. A lot of my seniors are 4-year guys here at Bartow. I know a lot of schools, really can't even relate to that. I know some guys get a lot of transfers here and there, but my guys pretty much are all 4-year guys that have been here at Bartow and have got a chance to play a lot of football and to end football at your home stadium against a rivalry team, against some guys that you probably grew up with, a Polk County Showdown. Again, it's just a bittersweet moment, and I really want those guys to go out there, turn it loose, have fun, let the chips fall where they may. And, at the end of it, man, I'm going to love on them regardless. You mentioned the tough schedule. Another playoff team comes into Bartow Memorial Stadium in the Highlanders. What do you know about Lake Wales? How do you approach it? Oh, man. Coach Johnson, man, first of all, man, great freaking football coach, man, just to say the least. That's kind of an understatement, man. Got big respect for Coach Johnson out there at Lake Wales. He has done an absolute fantastic job with that program, year in and year out, putting players in good positions to make plays, being successful off of it, and just building a culture that, that can be followed every single year. And I know everyone always talks about that other orange and black team on 98, but, Lake Wales out there in that orange and black are definitely a big school powerhouse, definitely a team to always be watched out for, definitely a team you got to over-prepare for at some point to make sure, you cover all your bases. But, big respect to Lake Wales, but, make no doubts about it, man. We going to bring it. We're definitely going to bring it. You want to send them into the postseason with an Oh, yeah, definitely. That's the goal. And when it comes down to a rivalry like this, there's no records. There's no anything. It's just Bartow, Lake Wales. That's all you need to say. Right. And you line up and play football. That's it. All right, Coach, college picks. Yes, sir. All right, here we go. Vanderbilt is in Texas. What do you think about that one? Oh, man. So, again, man, like Vandy is kind of one of those, like,
example programs, man, that I kind of look at, and if I can implement what Vandy's doing here at Bartow, man, that'd be great. As far as replicating some of the things they're doing with the culture. Texas, I don't want to say they're overrated. I think quarterbacks play is still a little shoddy. They got some of the best athletes in the country. But I think in Texas, I'm going to go a little bit different with this one. I'm going with Texas.
Okay. How about Oklahoma and Tennessee? 2 6-2 teams playing.
I'm going Tennessee, man. I'm going to go Tennessee with that. I'm going to go SEC. I've watched Tennessee play. They do a great job on offense, moving the ball up and down the field. I don't think Oklahoma has enough on defense to stop them, drive in and drive out. They'll score. Oklahoma will score, but I don't think they have enough to stop them on the other side.
Well, since this is our last little get-together here, we haven't let you talk about Ohio State all year long. I know they're playing Penn State this weekend. They're the number 1 team in the country. Going forward, I know there's a big game coming up with a big team in Michigan. There's all kind of things coming up. Talk about your Ohio State Buckeyes.
Oh, man. I don't, I don't ever really mention those guys, but, they're my favorite team for a reason. They just so happen to be at the top of the food chain right now. They do some great things culturally. Obviously, I look at a lot of things that Ryan Day does, even with his turnover with his staff, having a new OC, having a new DC and Matt Patricia and, Brian Hartline and how they've had the continued success. But, I'm a Buckeye through and through. I'm going with the Buckeyes. It's unfortunate what happened out there at Penn State. I think James Franklin, great football coach. Don't know, exactly what is going to pan out for him in the future. But great football coach. Penn State is a great program, a lot of prestige, a lot of history behind those guys. But at the end of the day, man, I think Ohio State just got too many Jimmys and Joes and too many coaches for those guys right now.
They repeat, huh?
Oh, yeah. I'm going for the repeat this year.
There you go.
Yes, sir.
Coach, it's always been a pleasure. Thank you. You're all year long for talking with us. We appreciate it. Good luck tonight. Go Jackets.
Man. Hey, I appreciate the Jacket community, man. It's been a blessing to do this, week in and week out. And, hopefully next year I can produce a couple more wins for us, give us some more to talk about.
The State Road 60 Showdown, Bartow versus Lake Wales. Coming up next, you're listening to Yellow Jacket Football on WBF.
Brandon Wondrow, General Sales Manager of Kelly Buick GMC, and we're proud to be a part of the live sports coverage on WBF. We're proud to be the #1 Buick GMC dealer in all of Polk County. Please come visit us in Bartow or visit kellybuickgmc.com.
Hi, I'm Grayson O'Kane, your Bartow, Polk County, Edward Jones financial advisor. I can help you build a plan for your ideal retirement. Call me at 863-248-4170. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Oh my gosh, have you heard what everybody is whispering about? Our jewelry, of course. It's Emily from Spath Jewelers. We're your jewelry family, so come see us. Spath Jewelers in Bartow and Valrico.
Notre Dame.
Welcome back to Bartow Memorial Stadium. We've just had the national anthem performed by the Bartow High School Marching Band. We're waiting on the Jackets now to arrive on the field. We see them in the tunnel. The cheerleaders have made the tunnel for themselves. They got the banners spelling out the word Bartow ready to come in. Lake Wales is on the west end zone. Here come the Yellow Jackets and the Bees in front of them. The Bartow Yellow Jackets. The Yellow Jackets wearing the all-black uniforms tonight, the black pants, the black jersey, and the orange helmets, running through the Bartow High School Marching Band and onto the field. Lake Wales awaiting their entrance on the west side.
Hey, while we got a moment, I need to talk about my shirt.
Yes, let's do that.
I just got a message from that lady, yeah.
I received a package in the mail yesterday.
Uh-huh.
And it was a shirt from our favorite team, besides Bartow, the Cairo Syrup Makers.
In Georgia.
Yeah. So I'm wearing the Cairo Syrup Makers football shirt tonight.
It looks good.
And Teresa Mount was kind enough to, she's got a relative that lives near there, and she was kind enough. She heard us on the radio. She loves the fact that, we're so tight with Sandy, and, of course, everybody loves Sandy.
Yep.
And she brings Sandy to the games all the time. And then little Brianna, she plays the point when we say hello to Brianna. And Brianna is now a radio star. And so we're very happy about that. But thank you so much, Teresa. This is really cool, and it will be worn until it's wore out.
I tell you, Teresa, we are all jealous.
Yes, that's true.
We are all jealous for the shirt. It looks great.
Yeah, you got 3 guys, 2 in the press box and 1 on the field that were not happy, but I'm rubbing it in, so don't worry about it.
He is doing that now.
We just got a message from Miss Sandy. She's at home rooting for the Jackets from her house. She couldn't make it out tonight, but Sandy, we know you're here. We know you got us tuned in. We appreciate all the support you give the high school and for us on the radio as well. So we thank you so much for everything.
Did you wash it before you put it on?
I didn't even wash it. It will be washed tomorrow and hung back up and then wore probably again on Sunday.
Captains are meeting on the field for the coin toss. Mike?
Lake Wales has won the toss, and they're going to defer to the second half, guys.
So the Yellow Jackets will be going offense first to start this ball game. The Yellow Jackets are 3-6 on the year. The Highlanders at 7-2. The Highlanders play in Class 4A. The Yellow Jackets play in Class 6A. But again, all that doesn't mean much tonight.
No.
This is just a slobber knocker, we hope.
Yeah.
You get these two teams who know each other so well.
And Lake Wales has always run different. They run a wing. They'll run a wing tee. They'll run a single wing. They'll run a lot of veer. They've always been that team that runs the different offenses that kind of makes you want to stack 7-8 guys on the line of scrimmage, and then all of a sudden they'll dump the tight end down the seam for a touchdown. But we don't know what they're packing. I haven't seen any film on them this year, but I just it's you always get a few little goosebumps, and not just because it's chilly outside tonight. It's one of those games.
Mike, we didn't talk about it, but field conditions and the weather is just ideal tonight.
Man, listen, I'm going to tell you right now, the field's not in the bestest of shape that I've seen. The bestest, you like that? The bestest of shape?
Yeah, they're playing
That's
a word.
But anyway, it's in good shape, right? We'll say it's in good shape. But the weather tonight, nice and cool. I do have my long sleeve shirt on tonight because it is a little bit cool. So the cramping, we didn't see much of it last week, so hopefully we won't see any of it this week either.
We are getting ready for a kickoff here at Bartow Memorial Stadium, the Highlanders and the Yellow Jackets. It's also senior night. The seniors were recognized for the football team, for the band, the cheerleaders, the dance team. They were all recognized before the game. Here's the kickoff, and it's going to sail down to the 2-yard line, taken there by Battle. He's at the 10, 15, and runs into his own man at the 20, and he's going to be brought down at the 20-yard line.
Yeah, and normally on senior night.
Oh, we got a flag already.
Oh, a couple of them.
They're going to get Lake Wales, I believe.
Taunting.
Well, he ripped the ball. The Highlander player ripped the ball out of the defender as he was trying to hand it to the referee. I mean, the ball carrier.
Okay.
So I think a little unsportsmanlike to start the ball game off.
Well, there are normally a lot of them. I mean, this is a game that could have 100, 150 yards on each team by the end of the game. That's how nasty they can be at times.
So, they're going to march from the 20-yard line, 15 yards against Lake Wales. So Bartow will start their first possession at their own 35-yard line.
When they were doing the senior night, I don't think there was one senior that wasn't either in the band or on the football team or on the cheerleading squad.
And they brought a whole lot of folks with them, every one of them.
Yeah, they did.
But all the seniors will get a chance to play tonight, even if they haven't played all year. And that's another good thing about senior night.
1st and 10, they try to get it on the outside to Jacoby Terry. He turns the corner, and Terry gets maybe one. Good pursuit by the Highlanders.
Yeah, and he had to run so far. He ran 6 yards behind the line of scrimmage just where he could make his turn because the pursuit was so deep into the backfield, and he just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
It'll be 2nd down for the Yellow Jackets. Twin receivers to the left, twin receivers to the right. Senior quarterback Ethan Browse in the shotgun. Here's the snap. Browse will roll to his right, looking to throw downfield, still with the ball. Now he'll sling it across the middle. He's got his man. That's Battle. And Battle's going to be, he broke a tackle. Battle still with the ball all the way out to midfield. That's a Jacket first down.
I like that play, but Mike, I think he could have thrown that 2 or 3 seconds sooner and gotten a lot more out of it. He just waited and waited and waited.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's the quicker you get rid of that, where he's at. I mean, that's just, gaining that much more yardage.
Yeah, they had him at one time. I don't know how he kept his balance and stayed up.
That should be 15 yards.
They're going to get
on top of the 5.
Yeah, the Lake Wales nose guard.
But here's the thing about it. If you're going to make that call, he did exactly what he should have done. He followed all the way through with it, if you're going to take that penalty.
Well, and I agree, Mike. That's what I used to tell my kids. If you're going to jump off sides by something, go ahead and get you some.
Absolutely.
It doesn't cost us anyway.
Hey, real quick, I want to jump in on your syrup maker shirt, but I'd like to throw the offer out there.
Here, let me see.
If we can acquire one more of those syrup maker shirts, I think we ought to have it framed, and I think we need to put it in a station.
Hey, that's a good idea.
I think we need to put it in a station, right?
That's Mike's idea. He's gonna take a picture of it and put a picture of it in the station, and then he'll wear the shirt.
Here's a quick pass to McBath, and McBath hauls it in for another Yellow Jacket first down. As the Yellow Jackets got a lot of tempo tonight, they're back to the line of scrimmage already.
If it's an extra large shirt, it's not going in the station.
First and 10 for Bartow at the Highlander 37-yard line. Handoff. This is Hall up the middle. He breaks one tackle in the backfield and falls forward. Picks up maybe a yard.
Yeah, number 0 for Lake Wales just got enough of him to turn him around just a little bit, take him out of his stride, and he was just gobbled up from there.
That's a big 6'2", 190-pound Chad Williams, number 0 for Lake Wales. Second and 8. Twins left, twins right. Browse in the shotgun. Here's the snap. Browse will roll to his left. Looking. Browse still about now. Will sling it across the middle. It's caught at the 25-yard line.
Should be a first down.
Battle again.
Battle again.
When the nose guard hit the center, he knocked him on his butt, and that center's going to be thinking about that the rest of the game.
Well, and the center's going to get him some back, too. He won't forget it. He might be thinking about it, but he's thinking about revenge. This is a game where this happens every year, and they're going to get their revenge.
They started off.
Twins left, twins right. Here we go. First down for the Yellow Jackets. Browse again will throw it near side. He's got his man at the 20-yard line, still on his feet. Breaks one tackle, still pulling Highlanders with him.
He's going to get another first down, guys.
He's awful close.
Yeah, he should spot that for another first down.
Yeah, they had him by the T-shirt and almost ripped the T-shirt away, but he was dragging him along, and like you said, Mike, another first down.
And here we this is exactly the same way Bartow started last week, right? Durant was given a soft on the coverage, very soft, and Bartow just went out and started taking advantage of that. So I just think that's something we need to stay with.
Yeah, it's like we talked about last week. As long as they're going to give it to us, take it.
First and 10 from the 16. Browse rolls, wants to throw, sets up a little screen. He's got his man. That's caught at the 15, 10, 5, and touchdown Bartow.
There's a flag. There's a flag at the 9, guys.
Yeah,
flag at the 9.
It's a block in the back, guys.
Yep.
So a nice little 16-yard screen pass up the middle, and it's going to be, looks like it's going to be called back. Block in the back against Bartow.
Yeah, you hate it, but it was, they were by themselves, and he just shoved him right in the back.
So take the points off the board for Bartow. 10-yard penalty, and we'll make it first down and 20. So check that. First down at about 15. It was a spot foul, so they'll mark it at the 19-yard line.
And they can't get another first down without scoring, so. I'd rather them score just to get it out of the way, but they can't get a first down.
Everybody in tight on this formation. Browse will take it. He'll fake the handoff. He wants to throw, looking toward the end zone. Nope, going to dump it off in the flat, and it's caught, but behind the line of scrimmage for no gain.
Yeah, and he threw it behind the receiver, too, and so the receiver had to turn back to the inside, and he had 2 Highlanders waiting on him. If he leads him, he's going to get 5, 6, 7 yards out of that play.
If he hadn't have caught the ball, it would have been an interception.
We talk about that, though, but, I mean, Ethan's putting the ball where he needs to put the ball, to be honest with you. I mean, because either way, if we don't put it behind him, like you said, Andy, or this could be picked off very easily, right? So he's having to put that in a very unique situation.
Second down and 16 here for the Yellow Jackets. This is the opening drive of the ball game. Bartow at the Highlander 20-yard line. Snap, Browse throws, caught, bobbled to the 15. He's going to be knocked out of bounds at the 15. It'll be third down. That was Borders on the catch.
Well, they get some of the penalty yards back. Going to be third and about 10.
Check that. That was White, number 3, not 2 on the reception.
I don't have binoculars.
Third and 10 for the Yellow Jackets.
Right
and
at the
those glasses on either.
16-yard line, guys.
16-yard line. 2 receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Browse in the shotgun.
Oh, he got him. He got him.
He got somebody to jump.
Yeah,
He got this left end over here.
Yeah.
Dead ball, false start.
Bartow.
Oh.
I thought it.
Well, that took
I thought
away
it was the
yard.
end for Lake Wales. It jumped.
Back him up. It'd be third down and about 17 here for the Yellow Jackets. Ball at the Highlander 21-yard line. Twins left, Twins right. Browse in the shotgun. He's got the ball. Looking, stays in the pocket, throws it, and it's going to be caught.
Out of bounds.
Flag.
Legal man downfield
is the call against Bartow.
Well, he landed right on his back, and that'll take the breath out of you a lot of times.
It was McBath on the reception, but he caught it out of bounds and landed on his.
They're just going backwards right now.
Well, I would decline this and
make them punt it or make them kick it or.
Yeah,
Illegal man downfield. That penalty's declined against the Yellow Jackets. It'll be fourth down. Bartow has a 4th and 17 from the Highlander 21-yard line.
4th and 17. They're placing the ball. I thought it was 4th down.
It is fourth down. They're gonna try a field goal.
They're going to accept the play. Oh, so he did catch it.
I don't know about that, guys.
They put it all the way back up.
Yeah, they're going to say he caught the ball, and they declined the penalty, make it fourth down and about 7. So that's going to bring on Meyer to attempt a field goal of 31 yards.
He landed out of bounds.
If he gets the center right, they.
So here we go. Meyer,
a lot of film.
31-yard field goal attempt, and it's no good.
Goodness.
It barely got off the ground. And you can return this. We learned that a few weeks ago. Lake Wales has the ball. They're going down the sideline into Yellow Jacket territory, and they're going to take it all the way to the house. The second time this year.
This is going to be a sideline warning, 2 guys on this side. There's a flag at about the 50-yard, 40, maybe 45-yard line.
There's
on Bartow or the other side?
It's going to be on this side, guys.
On this side.
That ball looked like it came off his ankle.
Yeah.
I mean, he totally missed the ball and hit it with his ankle, and it just rolled sideways.
It looked like it never got off the ground.
Right.
Listen, guys, I'm never kicking another field goal. I mean, I hate it for the guy, right? I hate it for the guy because when he's there, he's there. But we've just had a problem. I mean, anybody that watches any film on that, you're going to bring the house every time.
Yeah.
Because we struggle in that area.
One of the Lake Wales players lost his shoe about the 45-yard line. He had to go back and put it on.
So it's a
touchdown.
There's 2 flags on the field, guys.
79-yard blocked punt return for a touchdown for Lake Wales, and they're on the block
kick.
Block kick.
I don't even know that it was blocked.
Yeah,
No,
I don't think it was.
It never come off the ground. I mean,
Wait, you got to say it, though.
Wow.
It was blocked by his ankle.
And that's the second time that specific play has happened to the Yellow Jackets this year.
I know it, because they kind of forget. And then they're like, oh, man, he can go, and then they take off.
So Lake Wales on the board 6-0, and their offense has not even on the field yet.
Lake Wales didn't forget.
So they're going to try their own extra point here. And this is Isaac Riviera.
Oh.
Yeah, we was watching him a while ago.
Yeah, he's a kicker. Named Rivera.
Here's the snap, and it sails right on through, right over the B toward the Ken Riley Athletic Fieldhouse. It is good. 6:14 left here in the first quarter. Lake Wales 7, Bartow nothing. You're listening to Yellow Jacket Football on WBF.
If you'd rather spend your weekends doing anything other than yard work or looking to improve your home's curb appeal, then call Evolve Contracting today at 863-537-7537 or visit evolveyourlawn.com. Remember, keep calm and evolve your lawn.
The Whitten McLean Funeral Home of Bartow and the McLean Funeral Home of Fort Meade are proud of our community and student athletes who strive to do their best. Another reason we are pleased to support today's broadcast. Whitten McLean, our family serving yours.
At Budget You Pull to Bartow, they'll buy your old vehicle and even arrange to pick it up.
We buy junk cars here. We can also arrange for towing from you. We use Gator Towing for our towing service, so you know you get insured a professional towing vehicle.
And they cover Polk County. Budget Auto Parts at Bartow.
Welcome back to Bartow Memorial Stadium. Lake Wales in front 7-0, and they are kicking off. See if Battle, was that Borders at the 3-yard line. He'll cross the 10, 15. Borders bottled up, breaks one tackle, trying to give a little ground. He's going backwards.
Out. Yeah.
Going to be brought down back at the 15-yard line.
Yeah, that's just a tough road that you're looking at coming at you.
We didn't mention this earlier, but Game 6 of the World Series is being played tonight, Toronto and the Dodgers. And last week, we all did our little predictions about it. Bruce, you had a sweep of the Dodgers. And I have the Dodgers in 7, but Michael, the guru of the sideline down there, he picked Toronto in 6, and that could happen tonight.
It could, and I had no idea how good Toronto was. I've only been paying attention to Ohtani all year.
I didn't have a dog in that fight.
1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets. This is going to be a running play up the middle to Hall, and Hall will get to about the 18-yard line. It'll be 2nd down.
But Mike's a big gambler. So he knows all these things. He knows everything that's going on. I mean, he's building a pool off of what he made at parlaying last week.
You got jokes for days, too, don't you?
We got the final truck race going on in Phoenix, too.
2nd and 6 here for the Yellow Jackets. Browse wants to throw. He'll dump it out into the flat to his running back, and he's got some nice little yardage here.
Yeah, he's probably got a first down.
Looks like a first.
He's going to be right at the line, guys. He may have it.
That's a Hall.
Depends on where they mark it.
Hall with a little. Yeah, they're going to first down.
Listen, I'm going to take that play every time, guys. I love it.
And Hall got back in the game last week, and he made a huge difference in that football game for Bartow last week. What do you have? Two touchdowns? What do we got?
Timeout on the field for the water break.
Oh.
Here on a 63-degree night. 5:13 left in the first quarter. Lake Wales 7, Bartow nothing. You're listening to Yellow Jacket Football on WBF.
I'm Taft Long, Finance Manager here at Thunder Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Bartow. Come and enjoy Freedom of Choice pricing program where you can choose employee pricing on most new vehicles and or amazing incentives throughout our inventory. Come in or call us today. Thunder Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
You'll always get great prices at Budget You Pull to Bartow. Here's Craig.
We have starters for $20, alternators for $20, AC compressors for $31. Every door is $55, and motors are $200.
Budget You Pull it, Highway 60 East.
SR Wright & Company can help you at every stage of your financial future, from personal planning to insurance reviews, from business problem solving to deferred compensation plans. Steve Wright & Company on Avenue H, Southeast in Winter Haven.
Welcome back to Bartow Memorial Stadium. We're 5:09 left here in the first quarter. Lake Wales in front of Bartow 7-0. Bartow with the ball, a 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line. Browse wants to throw. One-on-one receiver. It's over the head of his intended receiver. Battle incomplete.
Yeah, a lot of hand checking between the two going downfield. No harm, no foul, but it slowed him up about a half a step.
Well, you got Lake Wales had a lot of movement on that line too, guys.
Lake Wales brought the band with them tonight.
Yeah, look how many people they got in their band now. I mean, they were down to 20, 25 people at one time. Lake Wales was, and now they're building again.
They got 2 busfuls.
2nd and 10. Here's a little pass to the flat, and that is Jacoby Terry.
Oh, fumble.
No, they're saying he was down, guys.
But he's going to get enough for the first down.
Yeah, that was a perfect form tackle. It was a little bit of old school because they came up and they hit him in the chin with the helmet, which in college or the pros would probably be a penalty. But it was a perfect form tackle. And Jack.
1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets.
Girls are trick-or-treating. Let's see what he's got.
37-yard line. 3 receivers on the near side.
The whole crew.
Here's the snap. And another flare out. This is Terry again. And Terry up the sideline. The Blur has got another first down near the 49-yard line.
Look at that.
I got Sawyer. That's got to be Jack in the Pokemon outfit.
So, I mean, here we are, guys. I mean, we're doing the exact same thing we talk about week in and week out.
She's smiling?
Yeah. Yellow Jackets are taking what the Highlander defense is giving them right now. They're moving the ball down the field. 1st and 10, Yellow Jackets at their own 48-yard line. Here's the snap, and they'll set up a little wide receiver screen. And Battle drops it.
Here's the next one.
Mike, he wanted to run before he caught it, I think.
Yep, absolutely. But I like it. I mean, the only thing he's going to have to really be careful with, watch Lake Wales' ends when they're coming across the line. Their hands are in the air, so they're picking up on that quick pass to the flat. So he's really going to have to watch that.
You got to remember, tonight's Halloween, and a lot of trick-or-treating going on.
That's a few of my grandchildren and a son.
They are adorable. 2nd and 10 for the Yellow Jackets. 3 receivers on the near side of the field. Here's the snap. Browse. He's under a lot of pressure. He's just going to sling it to the sideline, and that's going to be...
Yeah, there's a flag there.
There's flags everywhere.
Yeah, but at least it got back to the original line of scrimmage, I believe. I don't know what he's got a flag here.
Yeah, they are kind of scattered.
We got flags, a lot of laundry on the field here. Curious about the flag that was thrown over here.
Yeah.
By the guy who's right in front of the
that could have been
jacket
a hold
bench.
or
illegal man downfield.
Oh, they get him for grounding, guys.
Yeah, they got him for both of them.
That's a loss of down.
So it's going to be 3rd down and 10. And then that's at the spot where the grounding happened, right?
Yeah.
They need to.
Yeah, so
they'll back it up.
I apologize about that. We were getting pictures from Jack and the grandchildren. They're Justin and his family went down. They're all trick-or-treating, and Jack's wearing some sort of Pokemon outfit.
Kind of purple-looking thing.
Yeah. Oh, here, another one. Let's see.
So it's 3rd down for the Yellow Jackets after the intentional grounding call. Going to back him up to the 40-yard line where it's 3rd down. Jackets will send 3 receivers to the left. Hey, Joe.
How you doing?
From the shotgun is Browse. Browse takes this now. He's under pressure again, and Browse is going down all the way back at the 25-yard line.
And you can't pass if you can't get a block. If you can't block for him, you can't get the ball off.
Now, this is all the neighborhood girls that come to Jack's house and hang out.
It's going to be 4th down, and they're going to be punting.
Look at the whole crew. That's all the girls that come to his house. And
I was down there the other day, and they were all...
There's 8 of them.
Yeah.
Total.
Oh, my goodness.
And he said they raid his refrigerator, and his refrigerator is empty every time they come over. I said, well, go fill it back up. At least you know where your girls are.
Punting situation here for the Yellow Jackets.
Sorry.
Meyer dropped back to punt. And
they all got bicycles down there, and they ride up and down the street, look out for each other. It's pretty neat.
Meyer will take it. The Yellow Jackets are going to call a timeout.
They ain't got enough men on the field.
Nope.
10th game. 11th game.
3:04 left here in the first quarter. It's Lake Wales 7 and Bartow nothing.
And we got to remember the marching band. The Battle of the Bands is tomorrow night over in Winter Haven. Yes.
Is it at Winter Haven or here? Because
it's at Denison Stadium.
Every year it's in Winter Haven. And don't know when Bartow will be going on, but of course they'll be superior as usual.
According to where I eat breakfast at,
which place you own stock in half of Bartow.
At Broadway Cafe, there's a waitress there that her son plays trumpet in the band, and they said that she was last. They were last.
Yeah, of course, they're the best.
4th down for the Yellow Jackets. Mike, you keeping up? Here we go. Meyer sends it downfield. Here's a pretty good kick. It's going to be a fair catch called for. Oh, they didn't. I thought he did. At the 40-yard line, and good coverage by the Jackets. They bring him down to the 41.
That's a beautiful job. I think that's Galva.
13.
Guys, if you've never had a chance to attend that Florida Bandmasters Marching contest there in Winter Haven, back many years ago, we won't say how many years ago, but that thing used to go from about 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon till 11, 12 o'clock at night.
Yes, it did. And 90% of the time, if you remember, it was always cold on that night.
Yes.
And it's going to be cold tomorrow night.
Yes, the visitor side of Denison Stadium would be nothing but bands stacked too high, and it was just a big event, huge event.
All right, first time we get to see the Highlanders on offense here. 1st and 10 for Lake Wales. Here's a quick little flare out to the receiver across the 40, 45, and he's brought down. That is going to be Kamari Smith, who is their big athlete with the ball. Smith is rushing about 120 yards per game. He's got 14 touchdowns this year.
He's a big young man, too.
Yeah, this is all the football we've been having going on, and this is Lake Wales' actual first possession.
Yeah.
With 2 minutes left here in the first quarter.
That's a good thing. As long as you keep this ball out of their hands and not try to kick a field goal, we got a shot.
2nd down and 6 for Lake Wales. Hand off to Smith. Right up the middle he goes, and Smith's got a lot of room. He's into the secondary, still on his feet.
Oh, my goodness.
Smith at the 30,
There's a hold
20,
right here, though.
10, and that's a touchdown for Kamari Smith.
Mike, that wasn't a hold. That was a tackle.
Right here at midfield.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
how
know.
do you
He
miss that?
tackled him and laid on him. Big number 71.
You know, I wanted to be nice this week, guys, about the officiating, but, I mean, how do you miss that big thing laying in the middle of the field?
Yeah, that's a big thing.
How do you miss that?
55-yard touchdown run for Smith, and just like that, Lake Wales is up 13-0.
I think Bartow's just got the jinx on with officials this year or something.
Well, we're Bartow. We've always talked about it. We're hated. I don't know why. Maybe it's because of us on the radio, but we are hated. And we're hated by everybody.
Extra point attempt is up, and it is perfect. 2:03 left in the first quarter. 14-0 is your score. Speaking of scores, the Kathleen Red Devils 24, Barron Collier nothing.
Was I the only one to pick Kathleen?
I think I was the only one to pick Kathleen.
I think somebody else been sitting at the computer, Mike, all year long with his disappearing ink.
Mike was up.
I thought I was the only one to pick Kathleen.
Yeah, Mike picked Kathleen. Everybody else picked the Cougars. So Mike is.
So a score, guys, into the first quarter. IMG 0, Fort Meade 0.
Okay, good ball game.
Yep. St. Pete Catholic 8, Haines City 0. Lakeland leading First Academy 7-0.
We got the JV and the varsity cheerleaders down there tonight, too.
Mm-hmm.
Lake Wales kicking off for the 3rd time here in the first quarter. They will send it downfield. Looks like Battle's got it about the 5-yard line. Looking for some room.
Do that.
Cuts back, and Battle doesn't even make the 15.
Yeah, he planted his foot trying to cut back, and you just don't want to do that. You want to pick a spot and run. And run, like run, Forrest, run. And you plant a foot, and it's going to be bad.
Super nutritious, super organic, super smoothie cafe next to Racetrack on 98 North in Bartow. They now feature organic, gluten-free Buckeye wheat waffles, topped with fresh fruit, syrup, cinnamon, and pumpkin if you like. Your original hometown super organic smoothie, now open 9 a.m. 7 days a week.
I have no idea what you were just talking about.
Buckwheat waffles.
Other than strawberry smoothie.
Here's the first down play to Camden Hall. He's going to get about 2 or 3.
Should have been a face mask on that too, guys, because the guy coming around from the backside just had him right by the face mask.
Mike, you're running on all 8 cylinders tonight, brother. You ain't missing nothing.
Man, I got him tonight. I got him.
It's going to be 2nd and 9 here for the Yellow Jackets. 90 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's the snap. Browse wants to throw. He does. Nice catch on the sideline right in front of Mike.
Stevie Wonder could make a better call than that.
Jack's listening to the game, and Jack's saying he's going to get him a smoothie.
The Banana Man.
Yeah.
Banana Man.
I'm Strawberry, just a Banana Man. So whatever you want, Jack.
3rd and 5.
Pick me up a Blizzard.
A Blizzard?
A Blizzard.
They ain't going to wherever that is. Dairy Queen.
3rd and 5 here for the Jackets.
There's one on the way.
3 receivers on one side, and Browse will roll that way. He's looking. Browse still with the ball. He's got a lot of Highlanders around him, and he breaks one tackle. Browse still on his feet. Ooh. And he slides at the 24-yard line.
He's going to have a first down, guys. If they spot this where this official, the side judge, is walking, it's going to be a first down.
Somebody from Lake Wales down. That was friendly fire right there, guys, because he was the one making the tackle on Browse from behind, and then two guys came from the defensive side and dove into Browse, and it looks like they ended up getting their own player.
Medical staff is right there, and he is quickly up on his knees. That's number 50, the injured Highlander. He is up and walking to the sideline after taking that pop.
Josh Gwynn. Oh, Josh, you here tonight? No, he and Linton Meeks, they're listening, and I assume with the family, Josh. Andy is in on this. Is Andy with y'all? I'm with Andy on this. Oh, Jack wants a Blizzard. No, you can't do that. These people are advertising. You want a strawberry or you want a banana, and that's it.
M&M.
Mike, they measured it, and it's going to be a little short.
Oh, it's literally like one link short, guys.
So that's going to be 4th down.
That was a poor spot, though. I mean, they spotted the ball way back at the 28-yard line, and that was a poor spot because he was clearly.
The Yellow Jackets are keeping the offense on the field on this 4th and inches. Just trying to make Highlanders jump here.
I need to get under center here.
Browse is in the shotgun. Clock running at 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Lake Wales in front, 14-0. Here's the snap, and they're going to give it to Hall.
No good,
Hall
guys.
Does not make the line. He's caught 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Too much penetration by the Highlanders there to stuff that play.
Yeah, I was thinking something like a read option or something might have worked right there to get them off the edge. That was not funny, Jack. And so Guido's with the family. Jack wants the M&M as well. Let's see. So he's got Reagan. He's got William. He's got. Oh man, I can't remember the little guy's name. Lindsay. Barron. I remembered all that. Can you believe that? I remember all that.
That's pretty good. That's impressive. 1st and 10 for Lake Wales. Following the turnover on downs. Handoff around the side. They got a flag on the play.
Yeah.
And this was going to be another Kamari threat.
Yeah, that was another smother job. That was number 56 for Lake Wales on the smother. He just grabbed the Bartow player, threw him to the ground, and landed on him.
Been doing it all night.
So they're going to march off some yardage against the Highlanders here. Make it 1st and 20 for Lake Wales. 23 seconds left here in the first quarter. The Highlanders in front 14-0. Quarterback for Lake Wales is number 2, Cornelius Purdy. Stands in the shotgun. He's got the ball. He rolls to his near side, wants to throw. Now he's under some pressure. He'll turn upfield, and he's going to get a nice yardage. Nice yardage there near the 22. Get some of that penalty yardage back. Be 2nd and about 11, 2nd and 12. That's the end of the first quarter. With your score,
Catch up, Jeff. We're in Bartow.
Lake Wales 14 and the Bartow Yellow Jackets nothing. You're listening to Yellow Jacket Football on WBF.
When looking for insurance coverage, consider the Ewing Black Welder and Deuce Agency with offices in downtown Bartow. Ewing Black Welder and Deuce Insurance with a wide range of insurance products to meet your every need. Becky Maslak, your local office manager.
Need an energy drink or protein boost? Visit Crave Nutrition of Bartow and sample our healthy energy boosting Mega Tea, nutrient-rich shakes, protein bites, and much more. Crave Nutrition behind Dunkin' Donuts on North Broadway in Bartow.
You've heard the expression, try it before you buy it, right? Well, at Keith's Spray Service, they won't ask you to sign a long-term contract because they're confident that you'll want them to keep coming back to care for your delicate ornamentals and lawn treatment. Keith's Spray Service for over 50 years.
Welcome back to Bartow Memorial Stadium. Mike and Elizabeth Ayers on the sideline. Bruce and Andy Edmond up here with me. I'm Jeff. Hey, everybody. Tom back at the studio. Thank you for joining us here for Yellow Jacket football as we get ready to start the second quarter.
Tom, our wounded warrior is getting better. Yep. Getting better every day. We're happy about that.
Guys, 2 receivers out here on the end. One man uncovered. My.
2nd and 13 for the Highlanders. Here's the snap. Throw across the middle. It's off the hands of his intended receiver.
Look, Steve standing right here?
Yeah, and Mike, that's when you got to break off of that man coverage and drop into a zone. If you break off, if you see that situation and you're in man coverage, you got that free safety back there, and that's all. But they've got 2 deep safety right now, and they've got to push everything to the inside. Now they've only got 1 safety, so they're playing a man under, which is man coverage with the free safety over the top, but that's going to kill you with these big kids.
3rd and 13 here for the Highlanders from the Yellow Jacket 23-yard line. Here's the snap. And down the field they go. The pass is caught. 5, touchdown Lake Wales.
And guys, I was wrong. They were in 0 coverage because when the running back went in motion, the free safety went with him. And so that left man-on-man coverage, and he was wide open for the slant.
Yeah,
it looked like the Bartow defensive guy was going for the interception, and he missed it.
And that's exactly what happens.
Richardson on the reception. Lake Wales' 3rd touchdown here in the first half.
Thank you for being here. And make sure you
halftime, Fort Meade IMG. IMG 13, Fort Meade 0.
Here's the snap. Riviera the kick. It is up, and it is perfect.
Out on the street.
11:48 to play here in the first half. Lake Wales 21, Bartow nothing. You're listening to Yellow Jacket football on WBF.
Russell Hernandez here at Kelly Buick GMC. We're proud to be a sponsor of sports broadcast on WBF. From the Jackets to NASCAR, we have 2 Polk County locations and are the #1 Buick GMC certified dealer in the Southeast. KellyBuickGMC.com.
Edward Jones Financial Advisors are here to help guide you through every step of the retirement process. Call me, Grayson O'Kane, at 863-248-4170 or visit Grayson O'Kane at edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Stop scrolling, stop searching. As Bath Jewelers, we have the sparkle that you're looking for. We help you craft the moment into a memory that they will keep forever. This is Emily at Spath Jewelers. We're your jewelry family. Spath Jewelers of Bartow and Valrico. Come see us.
Welcome back to Bartow Memorial Stadium. Lake Wales in front 21-0. So far, the only thing we're wearing out is the kicker for the Highlanders. This is his 4th one tonight. Down to the 5, and Battle's going to bring it back to about the 20. Flag thrown by the...
That's just mean, Jeff.
I'm sorry.
He must have thrown that flag 10 or 15 yards, too. Holding Bartow.
They're going to get the Yellow Jackets on a holding call on the return.
But you're all right.
Yeah.
Listen, I think these officials have got the wrong outfit on. They should be having clown uniforms on.
Oh, my goodness.
It is Halloween.
It is.
It is.
So maybe they're wearing costumes.
Well, yeah, that's right. They are wearing costumes because clearly they're not officials.
I think that was Mike's subtle way of calling them clowns.
Yeah.
Okay. 1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets. They've been able to move the ball tonight against Lake Wales.
Who, the officials?
the Yellow Jackets.
No, they've been holding up the ball from being
The officials have moved the ball against Bartow.
Here's a quick pass. McBath on the outside,
block.
20, 25. McBath, he's got a Yellow Jacket first down near the 29-yard line.
That was a really good block by McBath to allow him to get outside the corner and get some good yardage first down.
It was Borders on the reception. 2 and 8 look a lot.
Yeah,
those
they
uniforms.
Do. Yeah.
1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets at their own 29-yard line. Senior quarterback Browse in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Browse looking to throw. He does. He's got, this time it is McBath. That is an 8. McBath with a nice leaping 2-handed catch.
Made sure he came down in bounds, too, so he did a good job for that.
Give him about 8 yards on the reception. 9 yards. Give him 9 on the play. 2nd and 1 for Bartow. Browse to the line of scrimmage. 3 receivers to the near side. A single receiver on the far side. And the handoff. Nope, it's going to be a pass. A little wide receiver screen to Terry, trying to get him in some open space. Terry.
He does get the first down.
Yeah, he did get the first down.
Crosses the 40. First down, Bartow. Hey, the Social Plate is bringing everyone's favorite breakfast and lunch favorites to downtown Bartow. All the food is made from scratch using homemade family recipes. They're open Tuesday through Sunday, 7 to 2, and they serve breakfast all day long. The Social Plate, downtown Bartow.
I have got to get up there.
I
love a good breakfast.
I need to put that on one of my breakfast stops.
There you go.
Whatever.
1st and 10 for the Jackets.
The only place you haven't been.
Here's the snap. Browse, and the receiver never turned around, looked for the ball. Borders was still in his cut when the ball went whizzing by him.
Yeah, that's lack of communication.
The Yellow Jacket cheerleaders caught that ball.
Fortunately.
Yeah. 2nd and 10 for Bartow. From their own 41-yard line, the Jackets have 2 receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Browse drops straight back. Now he's under pressure, rolls to his right, throws it. Wide open receiver. He's got a first down. Nice catch as he was falling to his knees at the 47.
And again, Bartow's moving the football. They just, and I don't want to jinx them, but they move the football and then they find some way to jinx themselves.
1st and 10 at the Highlander 47-yard line for Bartow. Twins left, twins right. Put Terry in motion. Now it's 3 receivers on the near side. Browse will roll that way. Sets his feet, slings it downfield, and it's just off the reach of Terry. Terry made a diving attempt to bring it in. Incomplete.
Yeah, that's one of those ones where he's rolling to his left, and then he has to contort his body all the way around to be able to throw from the right, and you tend to pull that throw. So he pulled it a little more towards the sideline than he wanted to.
See Mr. Roy, if you go down there with the big camera walking.
Yes, Roy is down here tonight.
2nd and 10 here for the Yellow Jackets. 3 receivers on the near side. Browse in the shotgun. He's got the ball. Browse steps up into the pocket. He's under some pressure, wants to run. He does. He'll fall forward. He'll pick up about 3 or 4, maybe 4 or 5.
4 or 5, yeah. Pretty good run and gives them a chance now. 3rd and very manageable. About 4.
Got the Penn State former coach down there doing security.
Oh, that's
Franklin. No.
They're 23 laps into the race, and Corey Hine is in the lead.
Oh, there's breaking news. 3rd and 4 here for the Yellow Jackets. Browse, again, wants to roll. He rolls to his left, looking, sets, throws, and it's going to be caught at the 32-yard line. And that was Borders on the reception.
I guess that's the way to do it. Just line up 2 receivers right behind each other and then just throw it. If you throw it short, one catches it. If you throw it a little long, the other one's got it. Good idea.
Borders had a big game last week at Durant. 1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets at the Lake Wales 34-yard line.
Sure did. I bet he had 250 yards in receiving.
8:55 left here in the first half. Lake Wales in front, 21-0. 3 receivers on the far side. Browse looking. Now he'll step up into the pocket, still with the ball. Now he'll throw, and it's going to be incomplete. Ooh, that was a little behind the receiver.
Yeah, it really was. That was a half step from being a pick six.
2nd and 10. Two receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the right for the Yellow Jackets at the Lake Wales 34-yard line. Browse, the quarterback, in the shotgun. He's got the ball. He'll roll to his right. Still looking, pursued, still has the ball. And Browse is going to dump it out of bounds. Incomplete.
Yeah, right as he was getting hit, he just got rid of it. Still took the. I'd rather him do that a step or two before, where he doesn't get plowed. But he is a tough guy. He has earned my respect all year long.
At the end of the first quarter, it is Lakeland Dreadnoughts 14, the First Academy 0. Game over at Bryant Stadium tonight.
They must have their stringers in.
Won't be long. They're going to lose. They're going to say that Browse was out of bounds before he threw the ball. It'll be 3rd and about 15. 3rd and 14.
I know it was awful close when he was over there at that sideline.
Browse in the shotgun. Here's the snap. They fake the handoff. They want to throw it back, and they do. A little wide receiver screen to Camden Hall, but he is caught. The Highlanders read that screen.
Yeah, they lost another
10, 12 yards.
Yeah. Yeah, they lost.
All the way back to the 46-yard line. 4th down for Bartow. Mike, a little bit of wind to the back of our punter here.
Yeah, not too bad, guys. I mean, it's still pretty still down here. I mean, just the flags. You see them barely moving over on the visitor side.
So Meyer in punt formation here for the Yellow Jackets. Back deep to receive the kick is Daniels for Lake Wales. Highlanders in front, 21-0. Here's the snap, and Meyer will send a high kick. It's going to bounce at the 15, and Bartow will down it right about the 13.
Yeah, stop like a wedge there.
Tomorrow night, NASCAR Xfinity Series Championship racing from Phoenix, 7 o'clock. You can catch that race right here on WBF. Then Sunday afternoon, I can't believe the racing season is already over. The championship for the Cup Series, 2 o'clock from Phoenix on Sunday. Catch both races right now. The trucks are racing right now. Andy's keeping us up to date with that.
And hopefully Zilich will cap off that season with a championship. Just one of the most incredible seasons ever in NASCAR.
He's got 10 wins.
10 wins.
Double digit.
Corey Hines has got 10 wins in the truck series.
This kid's a rookie.
1st and 10 for the Highlanders. Here's the snap, and it's going to be a handoff. This is Smith, Kamari Smith, trying to make something happen. He gets maybe 1, maybe 2 yards.
An 18-year-old rookie. That'll be driving in the Cup Series next year.
Actually, they're going to say he lost a yard. They're going to be 2nd and 11. All right, guys. 4 guys running for the Cup Series championship. 2 from Hendrick, 2 from Gibbs.
I'm going Larson.
Larson? Andy?
I'm going Larson, but it wouldn't hurt my feelings if...
What were the feelings?
Chase Briscoe?
Chase Briscoe wins.
Don't worry with your feelings.
What do you think, Mike?
Oh, I don't care.
Okay.
What do you say, Jeff?
I like Briscoe. I would like to see 19
I think
car.
You're a closet Denny Hamlin fan.
Oh, no. Go
2nd
back.
and 11. Here's the snap. Lake Wales under some pressure.
They missed him.
Ooh.
Purdy's going to be brought down around the 10-yard line.
Yeah, they're going to get him for some...
they're going to say...
Got him up around the head.
Yep, yeah. That's exactly what they're fixing to
He
say.
rang his neck.
That's exactly what he just called.
Targeting against Bartow.
So he got to come out of the game now?
They have no film to review, so they can't kick him out. And
It's just a 15-yard personal foul march off against the Yellow Jackets. That'll give them a first down. Well, Denny's been trying for a championship for many, many years, and I don't know. He might be the sentimental favorite. Yeah.
A lot of people will be pulling for him.
Timeout for the mandatory water break. 6:30 here left in the first half. It is all Lake Wales, 21-0.
Not this person.
You're listening to Yellow Jacket Football on WBF.
Looking to improve your home's curb appeal? Call Evolve Contracting today at 863-537-7537 for your lawn, landscaping, irrigation, and tree work needs. You can also visit us at evolveyourlawn.com.
The Whidden McLean Funeral Home of Bartow and the McLean Funeral Home of Fort Meade is family-owned and takes pride in offering your family personal attention and distinctive services that truly honors the life being remembered. Our family serving yours.
Need a motor? Well, Craig at Budget You Pull It has them.
We sell complete takeout motors for $300. That's leaving everything on the motor, from your brackets to your compressor to your intake to your injectors, with a $75 core charge.
Budget You Pull It, just east of Bartow on Highway 60.
Welcome back to Bartow Memorial Stadium. The Highlanders in front of the Yellow Jackets, 21-0, 6:30.
They're pulling up the one guy's pants. The quarterback was pulling up his tackle's pants.
1st and 10 for Lake Wales. Here's the snap. Kamari Smith, up the middle he goes, left, right, some nice move. He's got 9 yards, maybe 10.
He's got a first down.
He just got into the secondary real quick, did Kamari Smith. That's another Highlander first down. 1st and 10 for Lake Wales at their own 37-yard line. 5:55 to play in the first half.
39 laps in, and Corey is still in the lead.
Here's the snap. Handoff. This time it's going to be a different running back. He's into the secondary. He dives across midfield.
He wasn't a foot above the ground, going along like a snake along the ground, and ended up getting 15 yards?
Braden Scott, the ball carrier. Yeah,
he kept using his arm to keep his balance, to keep him going down.
Yeah, he give them those yardage, guys. I mean, that's just, these guys are just unbelievable.
Yeah, they are.
1st and 10 for the Highlanders at the Yellow Jacket, 48-yard line. 5:21 left here in the first half. Quarterback Purdy takes the snap, throws, slant across the middle. He's got to complete to Williams. Williams
he loses.
Caught immediately by the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, and Andy's right. He if he had just gone down right when he got hit, he would have been better off. But they slung him back, and he tried to go forward again, and that cost him.
So they're going to give him the original.
Yeah, they gave him the yardage.
Just like they did last week. I mean, even though he makes a football move and he comes back, they're going to go back to that original gain.
Yeah, it should have been right at the original line of scrimmage is what it should have been.
Well, they gave him 2 yards on the reception. 2nd and 8 here for the Highlanders.
Not like they need some help right now either.
Yellow Jackets showing some pressure. They bounce out of it. Handoff. And this is going to be Scott again. Oh, check that. That's a new number. 25. Lake Wales got a lot of backs.
He's about 2 yards short.
17 on the tackle.
Samford.
They're throwing stuff up here, but they ain't throwing nothing this way.
Oh, they're throwing out candy.
Oh, they need to throw some of that in here.
Cheerleaders have no timing whatsoever this year.
What kind of candy is it?
It was always at the start of the fourth quarter you threw out whatever you're going to throw
your goodies,
out.
Yeah. Oh, they're hand-delivering.
She's got a whole bag full of stuff down there. She needs to come up this way.
Hello.
Third and 11 here for the Highlanders.
Go get
Here's
some more.
The snap. Handoff. Nope, it's going to be a quarterback keeper. Purdy's got it. He is bottled up at the line of scrimmage. He's going nowhere. 1, 2, 3, 4 Yellow Jackets bring him down.
He does not get the first down either.
I'm sure somebody hit him with a helmet. They might want to check that again.
Did you guys put your order in?
Yeah, that guy's not my favorite cheerleader anymore, I'll tell you that.
He said he was going to go get some more.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then he's okay.
4th down for the Highlanders. They need 12. Lake Wales leaving the offense on the field.
Andy, there's nothing you or I need more than candy right now.
I know I've had some Hershey's already today.
And like 8 sandwiches.
I only had 4.
Lunch and breakfast.
Or 5.
Timeout called by the Highlanders.
I didn't have lunch. I had breakfast.
Timeout, Lake Wales.
Another one of our Yellow Jacket sponsors all year long has been our friends over at Citizens Bank and Trust. They are local bankers with over a century of looking out for you, your family, and your business. Proud to be your local bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. That's our friends at Citizens Bank and Trust.
Yeah, I heard Jenny Walker doing she had a radio spot for them and talked about the cancer run and all they do, and it was pretty good. They're good. They're good people there.
So it's a Halloween night here at Bartow Memorial Stadium, and no treats for Yellow Jacket fans so far. It's all tricks.
Well, that's because of the a good team and some officials.
They're playing the Addams Family TV show theme, and the cheerleaders down there are doing poses.
They're singing it. And it makes me want to go home and watch the old Addams Family show. Wasn't that was a great show?
It was. Gomez and Morticia.
Oh my God, Cousin It.
Cousin It. Yeah.
He was the star of the show.
4th and 2 here for the Yellow Jacket. Excuse me, for the Highlanders at the Yellow Jacket 40-yard line.
He's trying to call the ball, get him to jump off sides.
Purdy's the quarterback. Yeah, they are trying to do something here, Andy.
I mean, look at that line. Look at the big package on the line.
Here's the snap. They're going to run a play, and they're caught behind the line of scrimmage. He didn't make it. Kamari Smith is caught behind the line of scrimmage by the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, I didn't like that call at all. I think you just go up there and run it normal. Bartow was waiting, and you knew they were going to go for it. They're not going to punt that football.
So a defensive stand by the Yellow Jackets, turns it over, and Bartow puts the offense back on the field. 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line. Bruce, Gators play Georgia tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. I'm looking for good things. Defensively, Florida can hang with most anybody if they have some time to rest. And this new coach is going to open up the offense and let them roll.
I'm excited to see it. Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, Gator players are looking 10. For good things.
Here's a quarterback keeper, and he's going to scramble. Browse just gets back to the line of scrimmage. He was trying to throw a pass, then he decided to run and ran out of time, so he's brought down. No gain. That would be 2nd and 10. Vanderbilt plays Texas tomorrow. Arch Manning is not playing, so Vanderbilt, 9th in the country, Vanderbilt.
Woo. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever heard Vanderbilt being in the top 20, much less number 9 in the country, and it's well-deserved.
Vandy's been playing tough ball.
They have.
And they're fun to watch. They are fun to watch. So there's a penalty against Lake Wales.
Well, yeah, what did they call?
Defensive holding. Against
offensive holding
against the Highlanders.
Or defensive, you're right. Bartow's got the ball.
So it's going to be
first down.
First down all the way into Highlander territory, down to the 44-yard line. 1st and 10, Bartow.
You got to hurry up with the chains.
Twins to the left, twins to the right. Here's the snap. Browse wants to throw. He does. Pass is caught on the far side of the field.
Going to get about 3 or 4 yards.
Looks like Borders over there. Or is that Battle?
No, they're giving him about 6, Bruce.
They're interchangeable.
2nd and 4 for Bartow. As we said, Bartow's been able to move the ball against this Highlander defense pretty much all evening long. Twins left, twins right. 2nd and 4. Browse in the shotgun. Here's the snap. They send out on a little flare out. He's going to be close to a first down.
Very close with that second effort.
Second effort got it for him.
Yeah, he's going to have it, guys. First down.
Somebody's watching TV over on the Highlander side of the field.
So they actually use theirs,
No, they got the Addams family on over there.
Probably
they worked out the bugs. Timeout on the field. 1:44 to play here in the first half. It's 21-0. Lake Wales in front of the Yellow Jackets.
They may be using our contraption. Unplug it and see
unplug, see what happens. See if the picture goes away.
Yeah.
We're at Bartow Memorial Stadium. 1:44 left here in the first half. Lake Wales 21.
We got Mike to walk all over a flag this year. All you got to do is reach and unplug.
I'll start unplugging stuff.
Y'all, I told y'all that Lane Riggs had to do the drive-through, and he started last. He is actually in third place.
Wow.
Well, they've had a caution then.
1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets. Browse with the ball, steps up into the pocket. Now he's going to take off and run. Browse slides down past the 30-yard line to the 29.
Very smart on his part. Gets a good 4 or 5 yards and slides down to not take a hit. And they're going quick.
2nd and 5 for the Yellow Jackets. Twins left, twins right. But Terry in motion. And Browse with the ball. He'll roll to his left. Looking, and he kind of short arms it.
Yeah.
Incomplete. Trying to get with Terry, but it bounced to Terry. Stops the clock with 46 seconds to play in the first half. 62 degrees here on a gorgeous Friday night.
62? It's got to be colder than that by now, doesn't it? Well, mine says 60.
We'll go with yours. It's a newer phone.
Mike can tell us. Is it getting colder down there?
Elizabeth
says
it is getting cooler down here, guys. It really is, but it feels good.
Mine says 65.
Hey, your phone is like a
3rd and 5 for the Jackets. Browse throws it downfield, wide open. He's got his receiver. That's Terry, and Terry into the end zone for a touchdown.
Here comes the flag.
29-yard touchdown pass to Terry.
Flag's going to be sideline warning against coach here, guys.
I'll take that. At least they get the touchdown.
Listen, I'm just going to be honest with you. I mean, I don't know.
Come on, be honest with me.
If I'm going to stand there and he's going to run into me like that, I'm going to just go ahead and check it up. And, I mean, you're going to throw the flag. I mean, I like taking flags, but if I'm going to take one, I'm going to take it for a reason.
So you're going to give him the little shoulder?
I'm going to check him.
Okay.
I'm definitely going to check him.
This could really be good.
It is the last game of the season.
Maybe I need to start standing a little closer to the sideline.
That might take.
I got a bum shoulder right now anyway, guys.
Legendary status.
No, now
away
you got
from Lynn
excuses.
Horn.
Now he's got excuses.
So they're going to march the penalty off on the kickoff. So the touchdown is good. Bartow's on the board. 29-yard touchdown pass. And that gives Meyer an opportunity to kick an extra point. He's kicking it to the east end zone, toward the Ken Riley Athletic Fieldhouse.
Got the wind to his back.
From the hold of the quarterback, Browse.
Oh, a little motion.
A little shifting going on the offensive line. Now
it's just back.
Now we got delay of game.
Now you might want to go for it. I know one thing. That cheerleader has no idea how big we could have made his career. He ain't brought no candy back up.
No candy back up here.
He can't be trusted.
So they're going to march off a 5-yard penalty against the Yellow Jackets, make the extra point a little longer. Meyer has the leg to do this, so.
We just got to have the block it up front.
We need the foot, not the leg this time.
Here's the snap. The kick is up and away.
Yeah.
And it's good.
That's the way to do it. Great job.
21-7 with 38 seconds left here in the first half.
Yeah, it's good to take that in with you when you go into halftime.
You betcha.
We see the Lake Wales Highlander Marching Band getting ready to do their halftime show for the fans here at Bartow Memorial Stadium. They're getting ready to come on.
They didn't bring their drums with them.
Their instruments are still up there.
Oh, yeah, I see.
I think you need them, but I can't believe how big their band is. Jeff, we were talking about that, and, a few years ago, they were down to probably 15, maybe 20 people, and now they fill up the whole band section.
They do.
They're not wearing their kilts either.
They got some. But that's great. I'm really happy because we love bands, man.
And don't forget, tomorrow night, Denison Stadium, if you're a band lover, you want to be at the Bandmasters Association starting 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon probably.
Yeah.
Get over there to Denison Stadium and watch the county. And I even think some other out-of-county bands are coming as well to perform.
Probably. And Bartow, from what we've heard, is going to be the last one to go. So wrap up. Bring some
it's going to be chilly.
Warm gear with you.
Those concrete bleachers at Denison Stadium.
And that wind can cut. There's lakes all over the place.
So following the penalty, Bartow is going to be kicking off from their own 25-yard line. 38 seconds to play here in the first half. Here's the kick. A nice kick taken down at the 25-yard line by the Highlanders. 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
Look at this. Look at this.
And that is going to be Pugh.
Right there in front of the guy, too.
And he just runs right by it like he's like, okay, I've seen it, but I'm not going to call it.
Yeah, the player's holding his arms out like,
that's incredible.
They're going to put him all the way into Yellow Jacket territory at the 41.
He's even talking to him now.
Ain't going to do him no good.
So Lake Wales has a chance here to get their kicker in field goal range.
Actually,
I don't think they're thinking field goal. I think they're thinking.
They're thinking 6, yep.
Yeah.
They got 2 receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Lake Wales will also get the ball to start the third quarter.
Yeah.
Trying to do the double here. Here we go. Purdy with the ball. He'll roll to his right, looking downfield. He short hops it, incomplete. He was looking for LeGrand.
That field is really rough at midfield, guys. We've seen both sides really not be able to get their footing around where our Yellow Jackets painted at.
Yeah, it's nothing but dirt right there, guys.
Soccer is cranked up, and so you got girls, you got boys, JV, and you can see from between the 12 and the 5-yard line, it's all torn up, and that's from the goalies.
2nd and 10 here for the Highlanders. Handoff to Kamari Smith. Bounces to the outside, still on his feet. He's at the 30. He's at the 20. And finally.
you
should have been a block in the back.
Yeah. He pushed him right down to the ground.
Yep, should have been a block in the back.
They're going to get all the way inside the 20 to about the 18-yard line. Kamari Smith.
But soccer is like buying a puppy and then putting all your shoes out into the living room. That's what soccer's like. They're all going to be chewed up the next day.
Twins left, Twins right. 10 seconds left here in the first half. Lake Wales with the ball. They want to throw toward the end zone. It is going to be.
Got it.
Did he catch it?
Yes, he did.
He did. A one-handed catch.
He tipped it to himself.
LeGrand caught the ball.
Mike, didn't he tip that to himself?
He did. He tipped it up, and then that's that tip drill. He tipped it up and then caught it.
That was incredible.
27-7 is your score. Wow. 19-yard touchdown. Hook up there for the Highlanders. LeGrand is listed at 6'2", 187 pounds, and he used every bit of that frame to reach up and grab that ball. Wow. Rivera on to attempt the extra point for Lake Wales. 4 touchdowns in the first half for the Highlanders. And there's whistles will stop this play.
I don't know what's going on.
March off 5 against the Highlanders.
Bartow just headed to the locker room. No, they're going to hold up. Good job, guys.
Here's, again, whistles will stop the extra point attempt
and
again.
And again, it's against them.
Against Lake Wales.
Yeah, but this kicker's got the leg, though.
Yeah, it's not a big.
No, they're saying all sides Bartow.
He was pointing back towards.
They don't know which way to point.
So now we're going, okay, this one is against Bartow, so we'll put it back at the original extra point try.
Trick or treat.
I think he's been nipping on the bottle.
You said it was getting colder.
Well, they've been taking something out to him.
All right, so here we go. Third attempt here at the extra point. And it is up, and it sails all the way to Broadway. It's good.
And
another flag comes in.
Well, that'll happen at the start of the
Somebody's talking and dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct, Lake Wales.
Okay, so that means they'll Bartow get the kick from about the 50.
That's the end of the first half.
It's into the half, guys.
Yep.
With your score, the Lake Wales Highlanders 28 and the Bartow Yellow Jackets 7. Stand by. The SEC football report is coming up next. You're listening to Yellow Jacket Football on WBF.
I'm Taft Long, Finance Manager here at Thunder Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Bartow. At our state-of-the-art service center, our certified mechanics are ready to take care of all your service and repair needs with the most advanced auto technology. Come in or call us today. Thunder Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
This is Jonathan Jester with Citrus Air Conditioners. Do you ever worry if you're getting the best service for your money? If you live in Bartow, you no longer have to worry. We will give you a second opinion for free on any AC work you're considering. Call 534-1171 or Google Citrus Air.
What will it be? A loaded with flavor Philly cheesesteak or a fresh grilled chicken salad? Hungry for chicken wings or maybe a premium blend Angus burger? Whether dining in or taking out, your Bartow Beef O'Brady's in the Bartow Center South. Good food, good sports.
We are FM 102.9, 97.1, and AM 1130. WWBF Bartow, Lakeland, Winter Haven.
Good evening and welcome back to Bartow Memorial Stadium. We are at halftime. The Highlanders leading the Yellow Jackets 28-7, getting ready for the third quarter kickoff. Lake Wales will get the ball to receive. But before we get to that, happy to be joined by Yellow Jacket Booster Club President, Mr. Neil Duncan, walked into the studio, so we grabbed him, put a microphone on him. Hey, Neil.
Good evening, gentlemen. Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
As you guys know, I played football in Indiana, and
That's your first problem right there.
That's nobody asked you to talk. Put him on mute.
Yes, sir.
So the first couple games of the season feel like this in Indiana, and then it's really cold. Why is it the last game of the season it's finally football weather?
Yeah, good question.
But I will say this, and one of the reasons
beautiful. Last 2 weeks have been pretty
oh my
nice.
gosh, one of the reasons I'm glad to jump on here is I want to say thank you. I know our football season's coming to an end. A couple plays here and there, you're looking 7-3, 6-4, but woulda, coulda, shoulda. But I just want to say how much I appreciate Coach G and the staff. They were dealt a hard hand with everything that has gone on. But I want to thank our Booster Club members. Year in and year out, they support what we're doing here. And I'm just excited to see what we've been able to build over the last 7 years. And, the wins and losses aren't what we wanted to be this year. But if you look at the entirety of Yellow Jacket athletics, in a pretty good place right now. And a lot of that is the money that's been infused into the program. Over the last 7 years, it's well over $1 million that has gone into these programs. And so I just want to thank our community, and I want to thank our Booster Club members.
Is there anything coming down the pipeline we can look forward to as Yellow Jacket fans?
Well,
we keep asking him for a field, guys.
Yeah.
And he reaches in his pocket and then he puts all his money back in it.
That's absolutely false, because if you knew the amount of money it costs to keep this field up and the rest of them, but the Booster Club, and we appreciate our board for doing that. Jeff, I know you're always asking me questions, but I'll answer it this way.
Okay.
There's going to be some announcements next week. I think there's some things coming. I think there's going to be some excitement.
Okay.
Andy just asked if you were going to finally water the field.
Well, I want to thank the district for finally fixing the sprinklers, the irrigation in the middle of the field. But Andy, as soon as you actually pay for that hat you've been begging for all year, maybe we'd have enough money to put some water on the field. Until then, you pipe down, sir.
Neil, one thing I do want to say, getting back to what you talked about originally, I am 100% in on Coach G.
Yes.
I mean, I love this guy. He never tries to make excuses. He is all in, and I think these kids are all in, and I'm all in on him.
And again, and we won't go back to the whole situation, but I will talk about part of it. This is like offensive coordinator number 4 in 3 years, and this particular coordinator got the job right before spring. So when we played our official first game, that's the first game calling the plays. You don't just make that jump. It's like a JV player that plays in the varsity game. it's a lot faster, right?
Oh, yeah.
So when you're required to do all that, so I think he's done a great job, and I'm with you on Coach G. I will say that these young men have been very disciplined. You haven't seen near as many of the personal fouls and some of those, you have holdings, you have illegal block in the backs, you have things like that, but the dead ball stuff need to be cut out, and they've done a great job as a staff getting that out of the program, and that builds upon itself for success in future years.
And Coach G has always been very good with us on the radio, lending his time for pregame interviews and such like this. We always appreciate it. I'm agreed with Bruce, and Coach G is a fine addition to the Yellow Jackets.
And I think that probably most fans, and this is not a negative comment, but most fans don't see the entirety of the program. They see the score and they see the win-loss record. And for what has occurred this season, we talked about it, the Auburndale game got away from them a little bit, but every other game, like we said, 7-3, 6-4, something like that, with a pretty difficult schedule. That's a good Clearwater team. That's a very good Bishop Moore team. And you just go on down the line.
Durant last week.
That is a consistent program because of consistency within their coaching staff. So if we can get to a place at Bartow High School that we have a consistent coaching staff, you look at the success at Lakeland Christian. That former, I call them the Bartow staff. That former Bartow staff that was here when we made that last deep playoff run, they've been together for a long time. And so if we can get that consistency, you look at the boys basketball team, you look at the girls softball team, what's the common denominator? Good coaches who have been together for a long time. So I think we're going to start to see that for Bartow. I'm excited for the future, but we've always got something, back to your question, Jeff, we've always got something up our sleeve, but so we're going to have a few announcements next week.
We will look forward to that.
And we joke and cut up a lot, Neil, but we really, really, really appreciate everything
Absolutely.
you do. You've done incredible. That building sitting to our left, that's an incredible thing, and things we never saw in the past. And so we do appreciate you, even though I don't say it.
Well, I do appreciate that, but it takes a strong group, and I will also say, this is 7 years. I want to thank my wife, Leanne, because if I were to be the booster president again next year, and I'm not sure that's the case, but if I were to be the booster president next year, in 8 years you're vested with the state. So is there a retirement plan that goes along with this? I don't know, but
we'll all vouch for you, and we'll send it directly to DeSantis.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, you better send it directly to Leanne. Guys, I appreciate what WBF does, what the Thornburg family does. Of course, you guys, what you do on the radio call. And I know the Bodie boys are around the corner. Basketball started practice.
That's when it gets exciting.
So, ball on the ground.
Fumble on the ground. The Highlanders, and they're going to fall back on it. They're facing they took the opening kickoff here. They ran a couple plays, but they run them all backwards. So we didn't miss anything while we were talking with Neil.
Guys, I'll let you get back to the game, but I thank you for what you do, all the preseason advertisements to promote what we're doing here at Bartow High School, and as always, go Jackets.
Thank you, Neil.
All right, thanks, guys.
Neil Duncan, the president of the Bartow High School Booster Club, jumping on the radio with us. We appreciate that. Lake Wales going backwards there on their first possession. That's a cool guy.
Yeah, and Neil's an Indiana boy, so he's all in on basketball.
The Highlanders took the kickoff here. They marched down to the 49, but ever since then they've gone backwards. No, it's third down and about 25 for Lake Wales. And Purdy with the ball. He wants to throw downfield. He's going to throw it, and it's going to go intercepted. That's going to be Battle.
Yeah, that's a long punt is what that is.
Battle caught it about the 20-yard line. So the first turnover of the night. And Bartow will take over. The score is 28-7. Lake Wales in front of the Yellow Jackets. 9:51 left here in the third quarter. You're listening to WWBF Bartow.
But I tell you what, you don't want to give Bartow any momentum. That's a pick for them. It would have been a great punt for Lake Wales, but that's a pick, and so that can pick their head up. And they're only down 3 scores. That may sound like a lot, but we've been moving the football all night long.
And it's early in the third quarter, so we got time.
First and 10 for the Yellow Jackets at their own 18-yard line. Browse will roll. Browse looking. He's under some pressure, still with the ball. Now he'll sling it, and he's got Terry.
Oh, my
Terry
goodness.
caught at the 25-yard line. Terry turned, and as soon as he did, he met a brick wall.
Yeah, and he pointed first down, but he was short.
And when he turned, guys, I mean, the guy just eat him up right there, but he had his head right in his chest.
Terry will pick up about 7 on the play, make it 2nd down and 3. Update from the World Series. The Dodgers leading the Blue Jays 3-0 in the bottom of the 3rd.
Wow.
Still early, guys, still early.
Mike wants the Blue Jays to win that game tonight. Here's a running play up the middle by the Yellow Jackets. There's a first down for Bartow. Hall with a nice little run up the middle.
You got 109 laps in Phoenix, and Corey Hind is still leading. You got it's a 150 lap race, so you got 41 laps to go.
Start engraving the trophy.
That's good math, Andy. Good job.
I was good in math. That's about the only thing I was good in, but I was good in math.
From the 34-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Jackets. Browse again on the move. Looking, throws toward the sideline, and it's going to be incomplete.
Guys, score update, IMG 27, Fort Meade 0.
That's not good.
I had a scoreboard update too, Mike.
What's that?
Tinnerock, they're losing now.
Oh, really?
Victory Christian 14, Tinnerock 12. Second and 10 here for the Yellow Jackets. Twins left, Twins right. Browse in the shotgun. He's got the ball. Looking to throw. Now he's going to tuck and run. He scrambles across the line of scrimmage, 40, and Browse down at the 43-yard line, about a yard short.
That time he didn't slide, and he ended up getting another 2 yards with just a good effort. And our buddy Garth Washington, got to remember that the guys at 555, first of all, he says we sound good. We really appreciate that, Garth. But they're in the playoffs at 555 Sports Complex tomorrow, second round of the playoffs. So everybody get out there to 555 in the morning and watch the young kids that are going to be playing at on this field at some point in their life, and watch them grow.
3rd and 1 for the Jackets. Browse will toss it on a little floater, and he's going to be short by a half a yard.
No, they gave him a great spot. That's going to be a first down.
Yeah, he's got a first down if they spot it right there.
That is a first down. There you go. First down, Bartow.
But getting back to that, Garth and his crew do a wonderful job at 555, and these kids do grow up to be Yellow Jackets, and high school Yellow Jackets are already Yellow Jackets. And fortunate the boys played in that program. Andy's boy played in the Fort Meade program, but it's all the same. The Little League is so important, and we appreciate Garth very much.
Yeah, Russ started out in the Pop Warner League down in Fort Meade.
1st and 10 for the Jackets. Browse looking for some room, and Browse is going to be dropped behind the line of scrimmage. He's going to lose about 5 or 6 yards. 7 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter. Lake Wales 28, Bartow 7. Loss of about 6 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 16 for the Jackets.
They must be going through pit stops because they got Lane Riggs.
Should be showing yellow.
Yeah,
here's the snap and a quick out. Little wide receiver screen. That's Jacoby Terry. Terry turns the corner and turns on the Jets. Terry, he gets back to close to the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah, it should be a late hit right there. They finally call it. They hit him out of bounds. They finally threw the flag at about the 40-yard line, guys.
Yeah, I saw it come flying over.
Hey. Water break is called for now. 6:30 here left in the 3rd quarter.
They wouldn't throw a flag for a water break. I think we're going to get a penalty out of this, hopefully.
Maybe we'll get one to go our way.
Let's see, the white hat is coming over here. And it's going to be a dead ball. Unsportsmanlike conduct against the Highlanders. There goes the 15 yards.
And now timeout for a water break.
And now timeout for the water break.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut in front of you there.
You're good. 1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets when we come back from the 39-yard line. Lake Wales 28, Bartow 7. You're listening to Yellow Jacket Football on WBF.
The Ewing Blackwelder and Deuce Insurance Agency has been serving Central Florida since 1984. They all work and live in your neighborhood and take pride in our history. Offices in Bartow, there when you need them, representing only the most reliable companies in the industry.
Have you tried the shakes at Crave Nutrition? So many flavors and packed full of protein. They're so yummy. Come by Crave Nutrition today and let us help you find the perfect shake for you. Crave Nutrition, behind Dunkin' Donuts on North Broadway in Bartow.
For over 50 years, Keith Spray Service has been serving Polk County with specialized treatment of delicate ornamentals, including rose bushes. Want to learn more about the treatments of ornamentals as well as expert lawn care? Call Keith Spray Service.
Welcome.
Oh, yeah, she was talking about the Reese's, too.
Welcome back to Yellow Jacket football. 1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets. From the Highlander 39-yard line. Here's a quick pass. It's to Camden Hall
lateral, really.
behind the line of scrimmage, yeah. And he gets about the 41. He's going to lose a couple. Yeah, we're talking about candy since it's Halloween.
Yeah, Halloween, I guess a big Reese's isn't the big
Reese's
thing.
Cup, that's what you
But I don't know. I don't know what I like.
I'll tell you mine. Butterfinger.
Butterfinger's good.
Butterfinger's my candy. What about you, Andy?
Anything he can put in his mouth.
Anything.
I want one of them king-size Hershey bars.
Oh, my goodness. 2nd and 12. Mike, you're next. Here we go. Browse up the middle. Browse to the 40. Gets one. All right, Mike, Halloween candy.
Listen, I'm going to do a Butterfinger.
There you go.
Yeah, I mean.
Or
Payday candy bar.
Denise.
Payday, okay.
Elizabeth with a payday. I like that.
Just going old school on us, but I'm telling you, the Butterfinger is a pretty good deal, and she's all wrapped up now.
Listen, so
got it going on.
The homemade ice cream, and you take those little small Butterfingers, the little bite size, and just blend them up in there.
You're dipping them?
Oh, you're making your homemade blizzard.
Absolutely.
You're dipping.
3rd and 11 for the Jackets. Here's a pass. Caught. Nice catch. Oh, and the ball's on the ground. The ball popped up, and it's a mad scramble for it.
They're going to give it to Lake Wales, guys.
I think Lake Wales got it.
Lake Wales does. Recovered by Lake Wales.
Now we're getting into a Seinfeld episode, Mike. If you're dipping, it's like taking a chip.
No, we're not dipping. We're not dipping.
And putting the chip in the dip, biting the chip, and then double dipping.
You're blending the Butterfinger into the ice cream.
You need to do.
That's just. You might as well just go to
a Blizzard.
To
Dairy Queen.
Dairy Queen.
Well, I like to make them homemade.
But you could throw some M&Ms
you throw them on the
in
grill
there,
before,
or some Oreos. I think I got some.
I guess like
all right, so
ice cream.
So Elizabeth's a payday. Mike and Jeff are the Butterfinger. Bruce is the Reese's Cup.
Yeah.
Andy is anything chocolate.
Yeah, Andy's a giant Hershey bar. And if I'm going to do a Hershey bar, I want a Hershey bar with almonds.
With almonds?
Yeah.
So here's a good one for you.
Okay.
Get you some of that candy corn.
Oh,
and listen, hold on, let me finish. Some candy corn and salted peanuts. And mix those together. Get you a handful of both and throw them in your mouth. Tastes just like a payday.
Candy corn, huh?
Candy corn.
I might take your word on that one. I'm not trying.
I've never had a payday, so I'm not going there on that. But I'm sure
you're a hard pass on the candy corn.
How about the zero bar?
Yeah,
the zero bar.
I'll do a zero.
I don't know a zero either. I like Snickers.
Welcome to Candy Talk here at Friday Night Football. 1st and 10 for the Highlanders at their own 37-yard line. And we got movement on the line of scrimmage. Lake Wales is going to be flagged for false start.
Problem with a candy bar is I'll start off eating it real slow, and then it's gone, and it's no more, and I'm sad.
Well, it's amazing. I'm not going there.
1st and 15 for the Highlanders. Yellow Jackets with 4 down linemen. Here's the snap, and there's whistles will stop this play. False start again by Lake Wales. They're going to get the wide receiver on the end here for a false start. Make it 1st down and 20.
Maybe they're trying to make up for the first half.
They're just trying to catch up with the calls.
Into the 3rd quarter was Victory Christian 14, Tenor Rock 12. Lakeland winning over First Academy 21-7. St. Pete Catholic 28-0 over Haines City. Kathleen over Barron Collier 24-0. Fort Meade's on another flag. This is going to be again against the Highlanders.
Offsides against Lake Wales. He's trying to get his attention, guys, and they're not even paying attention to the side judge over here.
Mike, I got Fort Meade now with 8 on the board, 27-8 over IMG.
Who would pay attention to that guy? I mean, he's not done anything right. I do want to say real quick, Coach Peavy just chimed in for the first time. He said we sound tremendous, and we appreciate Coach all year.
Does he want the Mulberry score?
Yes.
They lost last night, Coach.
Okay.
To Lake Region.
Oh, my God, that's so embarrassing.
1st and 25 for the Highlanders. Here's the running play. They get it to Kamari Smith, and the ball's on the ground
guys. Ball's on the ground.
They must have got back on it.
Like Lake Wales recovered, but it's going to be second down and about 23.
Looks like Lake Wales came back up with it.
4:36 left here in the third quarter. You know, you can help support the mission of the Bartow Community Service Center by shopping in their thrift store, 495 East Summerlin in downtown Bartow. Help us be epic, empowering people and inspiring change. Bartow Community Service Center thrift store, open Monday through Friday, 10 to 4. Second down and forever for the Highlanders. Purdy wants to roll out. He does. He's under some pressure. Purdy chased and smacked at the 25-yard line. Jackets are bringing the hammer.
Yeah, they're laying the wood there. That was Jacob Richardson on the tackle there. We haven't called a lot of names tonight. I thought that was our kicker there for a minute.
Third down and 22, it looks like, for Lake Wales.
Yeah, if they can keep him pinned back, we're going to have might get some decent field position out of
I
this.
look for him to go deep here again and see what comes out of it. Maybe.
Purdy, the quarterback, he's in the shotgun. Now it's an empty backfield. Purdy drops straight back. He's under some pressure. There it is. There's a flag in the backfield.
It's coming back, guys. It's coming back. There's a hold here.
And the pass is caught, but there is a holding in the backfield, it looks like.
Well, you decline it because he didn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage. I would think you would.
I don't know why he picked the flag up, though. He picked the flag up from where the hold's at. If they do take it, he doesn't even know where to spot it from. He doesn't even know where to spot it from at this point.
The play resulted down to the 33-yard line. They're talking over the coaches now. They're going to back him up.
Move him back. So now he picks up the
holding against the Highlanders. They're going to repeat third down.
Yeah, but
Mike is right. Where the flag drop is where the counting should start.
That's about where the flag was right there. It should have been half the distance to the goal line.
Yeah, that's where the hold happened at right here, guys.
Should have been 10 yards from that spot.
From the spot.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
They're going to put it down at the 16-yard line. So now it's third down. They're at the 16. They need to get it all the way out to their own 48-yard line.
Was there a bar set up out there at halftime for these cats?
Purdy is the quarterback. He's got 2 receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Smith, the running back, standing right next to him. And a delay of game called against the Lake Wales Highlanders.
I told you there could be 150 yards in this game. They about got it on this drive.
On this drive, yeah. So that'll back up Lake Wales another 5, make it third down, and again, they need to get it out close to midfield, and they're back at the 11-yard line.
Yeah, they're close to 3rd and 40.
Not too many 3rd and 40 plays in your arsenal. Purdy with the ball, standing at his 5-yard line. Now he's going to scramble. He's under a lot of pressure, still with the ball. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 Jackets. He gets down inside the 10.
Listen, guys,
nice pursuit.
Just a little bit of information. So Roy Fuco just asked me a question. He's like, did they change high school football rules? So now you know Roy Fuco has been at many a ball game.
For decades, yes.
We all have.
And he's like, I thought it was always from, he's like, I've seen it happen now. He's like, sometimes they do it from the line of scrimmage. Sometimes they do it from the spot of the foul. He's like, he's like, did they change the rules? I'm like, listen, Roy, you've seen more football than I have. It's up to you, buddy.
All right, Andy, here comes your good field position. Lake Wales is going to punt from their own end zone.
Yeah.
You got Battle standing out near midfield. Here's the kick.
This kid's got a decent leg, Doug.
It's going to bounce at the 45 and on one hop right into Battle's hands. And Battle's into Highlander territory at the 45, at the 40, at the 35, and knocked out of bounds. So Bartow with excellent field position to start this drive.
Got a little stiff arm going in there, which was worked out good for him, too.
1:16 left to play here in the third quarter. It's Lake Wales 28, Bartow 7.
Number 7's got two-tone hair.
For Bartow?
Yeah. He's got the front of it is brown and the rest of it is black. See it? See him
I do.
sitting?
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
I'm kind of jealous.
That he's had, yeah.
That he has hair, or?
Yeah, I got to go along with you on that one.
First and 10 for the Yellow Jackets. Ball at the Lake Wales 32-yard line. Browse in the shotgun. He'll turn and give it to Camden Hall up the middle. Camden's got a lot of room, and Hall sprints to the end zone, brought down to the 5-yard line.
It's going to be on the ground, guys. He's calling it down.
The ball did pop out, but it popped out when he hit the ground.
Yeah, right about the 4-yard line.
Yellow Jackets are quickly to the line of scrimmage. First and goal for Bartow.
They're going fast, and I'd snap the ball.
Lake Wales has got a ton of players, and then Lake Wales is forced to burn a timeout. Lake Wales was changing players, and Bartow forced him to use a timeout.
Yeah.
1 minute left here in the third quarter. Lake Wales 28 and Bartow 7. Scoreboard update. IMG Academy now leads Fort Meade 34-8. We'll double check that one with Mike.
Yes, go ahead.
34-8. IMG over Fort Meade.
Yeah, have you ever watched the documentary of IMG schools, or any of the information on the IMG school?
I know all the programs and stuff. It's such a huge complex. I mean, they do some of the best tennis players in the world come out of IMG Academy.
So yeah, but those kids, I mean, that is basically a sports school. That's all it is. They do very minimal academics. They do the requirements, but that is a 100% sports.
Yep. They practice in the morning, they go to classes, and they come back and practice in the evening.
Yep.
It's probably as close to, and I'm going to say communism. You know how they do with the Chinese and all them, where that's all they do is work on their craft, and it's as close to that as you can possibly get, except it costs the parents a lot of money.
A chunk of change.
First and goal for the Yellow Jackets. The ball at the 4-yard line. Here's the snap. And it's going to be a quarterback keeper, Browse. He runs around the right side, and he is easily into the untouched. Touchdown, Bartow.
That was a very good call by Browse. That was a read option, and he saw that there was no outside contain, and he just pulls it, and he runs straight towards the corner of the end zone.
So the lead now is 28-13. Bartow within 2 scores with the whole fourth quarter to play.
Yeah. And Lake Wales has done nothing but go backwards.
On now to attempt the extra point is Meyer, right-footed kicker, kicking into the west end zone, toward Broadway Avenue. Here's the kick, and it is up, and it is good.
He's on a roll.
28-14 is your score.
Well, he was knocking them through last week.
Yeah, he was 4 of 6 last week, and this week he's 2 for 2.
We'll take a quick timeout. You're listening to Yellow Jacket Football on WBF.
Russell Hernandez here at Kelly Buick GMC. So we're committed to investing in the people that make Polk County so great, such as the $20 truck, Polk County Youth Fair, as well as the Blooming Arts Festival and Jeepin' with Judd. Visit us at kellybuickgmc.com.
Hi, I'm Grayson O'Kane, your Bartow, Polk County, Edward Jones financial advisor. I can help you build a plan for your ideal retirement. Call me at 863-248-4170. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Oh, Oh, girl, you deserve to sparkle. From engagement rings that say forever to the bold pieces that say treat yourself. We've got the bling that you've been looking for. We're Spath Jewelers of Bartow and Valrico. We're your jewelry family. Come see us.
Welcome back to Bartow Memorial Stadium. 53 seconds left here in the third quarter. Snowman. There you go. And his dog name?
Sandman was coming to my mind.
What was Snowman's dog?
Fred.
It's trivia night here.
Yeah. I feel like I'm on that 70s show right now.
Everything about smoking. They were just playing Smoking the Bandit music here in the stadium. Here's the kickoff by the Highlanders, or excuse me, by the Yellow Jackets. It's going to go out of bounds.
They had one show where they wanted to go see, the guys wanted to go see Smokey and the Bandit for like the third time, and the girls wanted to go see the Goodbye Girl. And Eric Foreman, he says, well, there's only two things wrong with that. No Smokey and no Bandit. And we're going.
What was, who's the girl? I forget the girl. What was her name?
Mila Kunis?
No.
Sally Field.
What was her CB name?
Frog.
That's right.
Yeah.
Andy's going home tonight and watch Smokey.
Well, that one had to do with jumping him. So Andy would, of course, remember that in a hurry.
All right, we'll try this kickoff again. Back him up 5 yards from the 35 for Bartow. Yellow Jackets have cut the lead in half. It's 28-14 now. And as Bruce mentioned a minute ago, Lake Wales has done nothing at all in this third quarter.
Tell you to boot this one, Bruce?
I'm drilling number 56.
Yeah.
I'm drilling him.
Mike wants somebody knocked down right here.
Here's the kickoff, and again it goes out of bounds.
Wow.
Bartow High School marching band getting the crowd riled up here at the beginning of the fourth quarter.
I'm certainly making them kick it again now. You know those kids are going to be tired.
So they'll back him up from the 35 to the 30, and Meyer will get another attempt. Reminder, tomorrow night, Denison Stadium, the Band Masters Association Band Competition. You got Polk County bands, you got bands from other counties going to participate. You can check the website there, Band Masters Association, and find out the exact starting time. But it's a really cool thing. If you want to see a lot of bands perform in one night, it's a lot of fun. Tomorrow night, bundle up. All righty, attempt number 3 on the kickoff. And this time, they're going to pooch it.
Oh, and
he did not signal for a fair catch.
Yeah, he did. He signaled for a fair catch, but then he tried to advance it.
Well, they're
gonna call Bartow for.
Yeah, but he called for a fair catch and then tried to advance it. So
that's a penalty in itself, right there.
Yes, it is.
But they're going to get Bartow.
They're going to get Bartow here. All the yardage the Highlanders have got this quarter, or lost in this quarter, have been on penalties.
Yeah.
Their offense has really done nothing.
I think they might be talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
There should be no discussion about that. I mean,
they waved it off.
They waved it off.
Yeah, but he made a football move. After he waved it off and he caught it, he made a football move to advance the ball.
Well, they're going to wave off, I guess, the hit. So 1st and 10 for Lake Wales at the. Oh, Mike, you did get it. They called a fair catch infraction. A fair catch against Lake Wales, so they did. So they backed him up 5 yards, 1st and
15.
I did not know the waving on the arm was a fair catch infraction.
Oh, wait a minute.
We need to get the change set over there. Okay, there we go. 1st and 10 for the Highlanders at their own 35-yard line. Purdy is the quarterback. 2 receivers to the near side. Here's the snap. Up the middle, Kamari Smith, and he is caught. That's going to be Stacy. Big number 0 with the tackle.
Yeah, along with 98, getting a little of that what for right there. So
Carmelo Harden. They're going to gain 2 on the play. Be 2nd and 8 here for the Highlanders. Reminder, next Thursday, November the 6th, is when the FHSAA will announce the bracketing for the state playoffs.
Their offensive lineman was moving.
Here's the snap. Kamari Smith with the ball. 2 hands on it. He gets back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard. It's going to be 3rd down for Lake Wales.
Are you going to have that on the radio when they make their announcements?
No. But I'm sure we will post something on our social media feeds for everybody.
Okay.
Timeout on the field. Excuse me, that's the end of the 3rd quarter. With your score, Bartow 28, Lake Wales 28, Bartow 10.
I need to know where I'm going.
Okay. Lake Wales 28.
A 1 and a 4.
14.
There you go.
You're listening to Yellow Jacket Football on WBF.
Looking to improve your home's curb appeal? Call Evolve Contracting today at 863-537-7537 for all your lawn, landscaping, irrigation, pavers, and tree work needs. You can also visit us at evolveyourlawn.com.
The Whidden McLean Funeral Home of Bartow and the McLean Funeral Home of Fort Meade are proud of our community and student athletes who strive to do their best. Another reason we are pleased to support today's broadcast. Whidden McLean, our family serving yours.
They keep changing the rules on taxes, and the financial experts at SR Wright & Company will make certain your return is properly prepared and you receive all the deductions you're entitled to. Steve Wright & Company on Avenue H, southeast in Winter Haven.
Welcome back to Bartow Memorial Stadium. We are kicking off the 4th quarter. Lake Wales in front, 28-14. Lake Wales with the ball. They have a 3rd and 6 from their own 38-yard line. Purdy, the quarterback, wants to throw down the field. LeGrand's got it at the 25-yard line, and he will sprint to the end zone for a Highlander touchdown.
That was a beautiful throw.
Yeah, it was.
Even better catch because he reached out so far he almost lost his balance and jogged into the end zone.
Yeah, he was stumbling there when he went to catch that ball. So
62 yards on the pass reception. Highlanders in front, 34-14.
And still outrun the Bartow defensive guy.
Well, when you have 4 yards on him to begin with, that happens, but...
And legs as big as me.
Yeah, that's a little gut-wrenching there, that one. Kind of smart.
That pass play was about 62 yards, and probably in the 3rd quarter, Lake Wales didn't have 3 yards of offense.
Oh, 100% agree.
So on to attempt the extra point, Rivera. Here's the kick, and it is up, and it sails.
No good.
No good. Oh, missed it. 34-14 is your score. 11:47 left in the ball game. You're listening to Yellow Jacket Football on WBF.
This is Jonathan Jester with Citrus Air Conditioners. Do you ever worry if you're getting the best service for your money? If you live in Bartow, you no longer have to worry. We will give you a second opinion for free on any AC work you're considering. Call 534-1171 or Google Citrus Air.
There's always some great cooking at your Bartow Beef O'Brady's. Join the new Beefs Rewards and earn double points on the weekends. Complete details at your Bartow Beefs in the Bartow Center South. Your Bartow Beef O'Brady's. Good food, good sports.
You've heard the expression, try it before you buy it, right? Well, at Keith's Spray Service, they won't ask you to sign a long-term contract because they're confident that you'll want them to keep coming back to care for your delicate ornamentals and lawn treatment. Keith's Spray Service for over 50 years.
I can't get him up.
Welcome back to Bartow Memorial Stadium. Start of the 4th quarter. Cheerleaders are tossing out some footballs to the fans here in attendance.
The chances of us getting one of those is about like the chance we got some candy, which didn't happen.
Lake Wales ready to kick off here. Want to say hi and a big shout out to the voice of Bartow Yellow Jacket basketball, Mr. John Bodie, and his wife, what's her name? Denise, has us all tuned in here tonight.
Listen, you got to start that all over with. You want to say hello to Denise.
Oh, that's right.
And then the voice
of Yellow Jacket football. That's right. Little pooch kick. Lake Wales sends it down to the Bartow. Yellow Jackets will take over. 1st and 10 from their own 30-yard line. John talked with Coach Terrence McGriff today. They are ready for some Yellow Jacket basketball.
I think we all are, and we're going to some games this year. You
Absolutely.
understand?
I understand. 1st and 10, Bartow. We're in the 4th quarter. Browse with the ball. He's going to hand off. And it's Hall up the middle. Oh, I did it now. A gain of 1 on the play. 2nd and 9.
Are you in trouble?
I'm in trouble. I stay in trouble. Browse will send 2 receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the right. 2nd and 9 from their own 32-yard line. Here's the snap and the throw. Caught. McBath on the near side. McBath's going to get 1 or 2.
Yeah, just nowhere to go, left or right. The corners had the 2 slot receivers clogged up, and he just had nowhere to go with the ball.
Now, Bruce, you've done football for many, many years. You did baseball and softball for many, many years. Have you ever done a basketball game?
No, and I've always said that I can't talk that fast. I mean, that's a different breed. And for those 2 brothers to do it, your brother did it for a while, and it's just incredible to listen to them the way they operate.
3rd and 6. Browse is scrambling. He'll throw it downfield. Incomplete. The ball went out of bounds. But I'll tell you what, you've got an invitation now to sit at the broadcast booth during a basketball game from Mr. John Bodie.
Really?
You got an invitation. If you want to pick up a headset.
I just sit there and be quiet and listen to them. I just be like, my mouth would just be open. Uh-huh.
The ball is over there.
Yeah, I mean, you have to listen to it to appreciate it, and it's like hockey. It just takes a different breed to be able to do that, and that's why those guys are so good.
Well, of course, John played.
Yeah.
He played ball, and he has a passion for basketball.
Yeah.
He plays every week. So he knows the fellas so well, knows the sport so well. He's a natural fit.
Yeah.
We're blessed to have him.
Yeah, and they call them all by their first names and things like that, so you get to know the kids, and they're really good.
4th down for the Yellow Jackets. They're in punt formation. Meyer. And it's going to be a fake. They're going to get the ball to Jacoby Terry. And Terry sprints around the end. He's got a 1st down. And Terry is into Highlander territory at the 45.
That was good.
Oh, no. Holding against Bartow. They're bringing it back.
Oh, my goodness. Where's the flag?
It's right there at the yard to gain, about the 42-yard line.
The one he just picked up?
Oh, no. It's still.
Oh, I see it down there now. Okay.
Oh, goodness.
But it still makes it 4th and 10.
What a call by the Yellow Jacket coaching staff. So they're going to back him up. Holding against Bartow.
4th and 11.
They're going to make it 4th and 11.
Huh?
Try it again.
I doubt it.
Somebody's watching 4 now. Somebody's spying.
Yeah.
They're spying number 4. Meyer is standing back at his 15-yard line, ready to kick this ball away.
Yeah, these guys have missed a good ball game.
Here's the snap. Little bobble. And Meyer picks it up, sends it away. This is kind of off the side of his foot.
Yeah, not his best kick. I mean, he's been exceptional as a punter this year, and that's probably his worst kick.
Well, that was a bad snap there. He had to pick it up off the ground, so he felt like he was probably going to get rushed.
Right.
Unfortunately, it was on the ground. He had to pick it up.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Lake Wales didn't put the pressure on him, so he had the time. But you just never know when you pick your head up after reaching down on the ground for that ball. You don't know what you're going to be faced with.
Yeah, as many times as he's been popped back there, I agree with you 100%.
They didn't even rush though. They were waiting for him to come running again.
1st and 10 here for the Lake Wales Highlanders at the Bartow 45-yard line. Big shout out to all the cheerleaders down here. We got the JV squad and the varsity squad all together tonight here for senior night, stretching from the 30 to the 30-yard line. So it's good to have all the cheerleaders out here tonight.
And they're very close to competition now. Can you get that phone just a little louder? Yeah.
I couldn't hear it.
I heard it.
I'm going to take a cue from Elizabeth. There we go. Okay, first and 10. Up the middle is Kamari Smith. He's going to get about 4 yards out of it.
If it's not his phone, it's going to be his watch.
Too much technology. Second and 6.
You are the technology king. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that.
Yes, you're right, Denise. That noise was from Denise.
Uh-huh.
We're having a fantastic time.
We're down to 5 laps left, and Lane Riggs is winning race. Corey Hines is second.
Second and 5, and there's a flag on the play, but the running back is stopped at the line of scrimmage for no gain.
Thanks, man.
Holding against Lake Wales is the call.
Lane Riggs, he was the one that penalized?
Yeah, he had to do he started in the back and had to do a drive-through.
Reminder, the Xfinity races tomorrow night at 7 o'clock from Phoenix. We'll crown a champion there. And then Sunday afternoon, 2 o'clock on the radio for the Cup Series. No Bucks to watch this weekend. They're off. A bye week for the Buccaneers. The Dolphins showed up, I guess.
That was sort of their bye week.
Yeah, they kind of had a bye.
I just got a text that said that Jeff is Mr. Technology.
Second and 10 or 20. Here's the snap. Lake Wales, and the receiver fell down.
I thought he caught the ball. When
he tripped over the yellow jacket in the middle of the field.
Well, it probably stuck a stinger up in the air.
I'm surprised the official didn't call a flag on that.
It's going to be 3rd and 17 here for the Highlanders. 9:02 left in the ball game.
12th man on the field.
3 laps. Even if Corey comes in second, he's still the champion.
Huddle with 12 men, but it won't call.
Here's the snap. And Purdy with the ball in the pocket. And Purdy's wrapped up and dropped for a sack. That's going to be Stacy.
Stacy?
Yep, in the backfield. Number 0. The Highlanders have had one play in the second half, and that was a touchdown, a 62-yard touchdown pass. Other than that, they've not had much to do.
I just throw another 62-yard touchdown if I was them.
Well, they're going to punt right now. 4th down for the Highlanders. See if Battle can rip it off, and they're going to fake it. LeGrand with the ball. He tries to run, and he's going to lose even more yardage.
Yeah, that was not a pretty play. And they tried it where they snapped the ball to the up man, and then they flipped it back to the punter, but they flipped it high to him, so he has to go up in the air, slows his momentum, and the Jackets able to get pursuit and get the ball in good field position again.
Bartow takes over on downs, 1st and 10 at the Highlander 40-yard line. It is time for everybody to visit Zest Bar and Grill in downtown Bartow for a great dining experience featuring an array of delectable dishes served by their friendly staff. Downtown Bartow, it's Zest Bar and Grill.
Now they're running a guy on the field.
1st and 10 for Bartow. Quick pass to Camden Hall. He's got it, and he's going to drag some Highlander defenders with him and pick up about 3 yards.
Yeah, he got deserved every bit of what he got right there because he got hit by 3 or 4 guys.
Bartow quickly back to the line of scrimmage. It's a final tonight.
Go ahead.
Final, Victory Christian 20, Tenor Rock 12.
Well, I'm glad because...
Whoops, I missed one.
We would have been in a bizarro world if Tenor Rock would have won that game.
2nd and 7, Browse scrambling. Now he's going to tuck and run. Browse pointing out some blockers. Browse will sprint. He's got a 1st down.
And Browse takes to himself.
Mike, I know you like to see him take off.
I do. I mean, if they're not going to give it to you, I mean, you got to take what you can get, right? The thing I do like that Ethan's doing well is he knows when to get out of bounds, and he's not taking those hits. He knows when to take the slide.
1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets at the Highlander 29-yard line.
Stacy now going to check in at that wingback spot.
Two receivers to the left. Ethan Browse, the senior quarterback. He's in the shotgun. Here's the snap. He'll drop back. The right-hander's looking. He's under some pressure, and he's going to sling it. Incomplete. Threw it out of bounds.
Man, he got yanked down hard. I always worry about a quad or something like that when they get bent back like that. These guys they're young. I mean, you bend me 6 inches and I pulled a quad, and I'm needing acupuncture from that point on.
It's the end of the third quarter, and St. Pete Catholic 48, Payne City nothing.
That's a great score.
2nd and 10 for the Jackets. Here's the snap, and they're going to toss it. And this is going to be Terry trying to turn the corner, and Terry's going nowhere.
That was where the turf monster came up and bit our own player on that one, Mike. You see him trip coming across the field?
Yeah, absolutely, guys. That field is tore up out there in the middle. I mean, at the Crown, that field's just ate up.
And I've got nothing against soccer, but they can rip up a field.
I spoke to Neil about water in that field. So.
No, you did. And you didn't get a very good response.
No, I didn't.
3rd and 16 here for the Yellow Jackets. Twins left, Twins right. Browse in the shotgun. 6:23 to play in the ball game. Jackets trail by 20 points. Here's the play. Browse breaks one tackle in the backfield, slings it downfield. It's going to be intercepted at the 27-yard line. Defender returning at the 40, 45 into Lake Wales territory. He's got a convoy with him. Only one man left to beat. And he's going to sail into the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and Browse was smart not to try to fight that, or he would have been pancaked. And what he did right there, Mike, is he dipped down and tried to sidearm that ball, like to try to get her around somebody. And by doing it, he didn't get any air under whatsoever and threw it straight to the safety.
Yeah, absolutely. And, I mean, that's just something – Ethan's done a great job back there trying to make stuff happen.
Yes, he has.
He hasn't had the blocking up front. So every time you see he's having to either roll out, left, roll out right. He's not ever having an opportunity to step up in the pocket to let those guys open up across the middle. So just what a mistake. I mean, but like you said, you can't drop that shoulder down and sidearm that thing across there.
Yeah, you try to improvise, and most of the time it comes back to bite you. But this kid has done a really, really good job this year.
On down to attempt the extra point. Isaac Rivera puts it down. This one, boy, he nailed that one. 5:56 left in the ball game. It is Lake Wales 41, Bartow 14. You're listening to Yellow Jacket Football on WBF.
Brandon Wondrow, General Sales Manager of Kelly Buick GMC, and we're proud to be a part of the live sports coverage on WBF. We're proud to be the #1 Buick GMC dealer in all of Polk County. Please come visit us in Bartow or visit kellybuickgmc.com.
Hi, I'm Grayson O'Kane, your Bartow, Polk County, Edward Jones financial advisor. I can help you build a plan for your ideal retirement. Call me at 863-248-4170. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
SR Wright & Company can help you at every stage of your financial future, from personal planning to insurance reviews, from business problem solving to deferred compensation plans. Steve Wright & Company on Avenue H, Southeast in Winter Haven.
Welcome back to Bartow Memorial Stadium. Mike and Elizabeth Ayers down there on the sideline. You got Bruce and Andy Edmond up here in the booth. I'm Jeff Thornburg, Dad Tom back at the studio. The regular season finale of Yellow Jacket football.
Tom's a real trooper, too,
yeah,
because he does this, and then he'll do the shopper tomorrow while you're sleeping in. I have yet to figure out that combination, but, hey, man, if you can make it work, I'm all for you.
The kickoff is going to sail out of bounds just shy of the goal line, so that's a procedure call against Lake Wales.
And Jeff, we know your better half is listening too, because she's texting us. Mm-hmm. So good evening, Kim.
She is. Hey,
yes.
Kim.
And you haven't said nothing about...
I've not got any text from her.
Come on now, right?
She's your wife, man.
I know she is.
I did.
We hope you feel better soon, Kim. We want you back up here with us. Well, no, this is our last game. We'll see.
I did,
We'll see you at a basketball game.
She was talking about Mr. Technology.
Oh, okay. She says, tell the boys I said hello. Okay.
See there?
Sorry. Hello,
Well,
boys.
You thought you were in trouble with Denise.
Yeah, really.
I'm trying to save him, guys. I'm trying to help him out.
It's going to be a long night.
Ever since I stayed up and watched 18 innings of baseball one night this week, my whole week has been off.
And it's cool, so that porch ain't going to feel good, Jeff.
Tom, you might need to do the shopper till Tuesday.
You know what, Mike? I'm not so worried about the cold. It's those raccoons.
Yeah. When you start naming them is when you get worried.
Yeah. All right, 5:56. See if I can get through this. Here's the kickoff. Bartow has it at the 15-yard line. At the 20, 25. That's Battle. Battle brought down to the 25, and now finally the whistles blow.
Hey, I'm here for you.
I appreciate that.
I'm all with you. You know me. I'm never causing anybody any problem.
Since when?
I got some more details here for you. Tomorrow, the Bartow High School Marching Band performing at the Polk County Marching Performance Assessment at Denison Stadium. The event starts at 3 o'clock. The Yellow Jacket Band will perform their show at 7:45. Please come out and support all the bands here in Polk County.
If you want to see some good shows, some good marching bands, go there, because they're there to show off tomorrow night.
And also, we're getting word the Lake Wales Band is going to perform their show tonight after the ball game.
Yeah, they mentioned that while you weren't paying attention.
Well, I was texting. 1st and 10 for the for the Yellow Jackets.
You were texting?
I don't know what I was doing.
I would say it's first game jitters, but we're way too far into the season for that one.
2nd and 5 for the Yellow Jackets.
Well, maybe you can get another 18 innings out of tonight.
Maybe.
We do have overtime possibilities.
Here's the snap. Handoff. Hall stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd down and about 7.
Not with those kind of runs, though.
5 minutes left in the ball game.
Andy, I don't see any way of overtime in this ball game.
Did I mention last week when it was 46-40? That was the final score. Durant overtime. That was a scoregami for the Yellow Jackets.
I knew.
I had to check my records, and it was true. It's a scoregami. Here's a running play. Hall up the middle, and Hall's got a first down. Nice run. Number 11. A scoregami.
I was thinking Fujiaki, but I couldn't remember what it was called.
1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets at their own 39. 4.5 minutes to play in the ball game. Browse, 2 receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the right. He's in the shotgun. He'll turn, and he'll hand it off. This is Hall again. This time, he's caught behind the line of scrimmage. The Lake Wales defensive lineman got into a little pushing match there with one of the Jacket offensive linemen.
Yeah.
And then when they stood up, the offensive lineman for the Jackets was about a foot taller.
Yeah. That conversation ended abruptly.
He lost interest. 2nd and 10. Under 4 minutes to play. Here's the snap. Quick toss out. That is Jacoby Terry. Makes one man miss. Terry dives forward across the 40 to the 42. Congratulations to all the seniors tonight. Were recognized before the game. All the senior football players, band members, cheerleaders, dancers, everybody involved, and some of the seniors probably playing their last football game ever.
Yeah,
tonight.
That's the way it goes. I think there'll be quite a few of these kids that'll be playing on Saturday for some smaller schools, which is wonderful.
Here's a quick flare to Hall, and he's met immediately after he caught the ball. He'll lose a couple more on the play.
But for the most part, most of them this will be their last game, and we appreciate it. We a lot of these guys, we've called their names for 4 years, and so you get to know them. I remember in softball and baseball when I was doing that regularly, you really fall in love with the kids, and
some of them have gone through some turmoil themselves with dealing with the
Coaching changes and stuff, yeah. Fourth down for the Jackets. Offense remains on the field. Browse with the ball. Hill wants to throw it, and he does. He caught Terry. Jacoby Terry with a nice turnaround catch at midfield. That's a first down for the Yellow Jackets.
Gets out of bounds, stops the clock.
2:30 to play.
We got overtime going on, and there's a red flag, so there must have been a pretty decent wreck.
Uh-oh. That's the truck race at Phoenix.
Yes. And Tom Majeski, Corey Hines, and Caden Honeycutt, which are all three playoff drivers.
They're involved in the wreck?
No, they're the first three.
First and 10 for the Yellow Jackets at the Highlander 37-yard line.
9th.
Hey, we're throwing out shirts now. Here's the play. Browse with the ball, looking, heads to the sideline, stops, throws, and it's out of bounds, incomplete.
Looked like they emptied out the locker room is what they did.
But
that one guy just threw the shirt back. He's like, I don't want this shirt. So he'll go throw it to somebody else.
I think you got to be itty-bitty. They look like itty-bitty shirts. Like
now Big Daddy's got some shirts, but it looks like, oh, here he comes. Oof. Oh, he got some arm into that one. Now they got two shirts in that same row.
I saw that guy. Now I'm going to be quiet.
None of those shirts match up to the Cairo syrup makers.
Are you kidding me? I'll stand up.
That's right.
This thing.
Second and 10. Browse with the ball. He's under some pressure. Browse again throws it. The ball is batted up in the air and intercepted by Lake Wales.
Yeah, that's one thing I do want to say. I want to see the Bodie brothers get a Cairo syrup maker shirt. That's saying something right there.
I can't wait to get my Bibb County Choctaws.
Yeah, we got to get the Chop Talks.
I'm going to get working on that one, guys.
Extra large. Man size.
So another interception. Lake Wales will take over, and they just need to run out the clock here. 1:54 to play in the ball game. Lake Wales on the verge of going 8-2 on the year. Bartow will fall to 3-7. Purdy is the quarterback for the Highlanders. Here's the snap. Handoff, Kamari Smith. And Smith crosses the 25 to about the 27. He's brought down. Clock runs, 1:45 to play. Second and 5 here for the Highlanders. Twins left, twins right for Lake Wales. Purdy calls for the ball. He's got it. Handoff again. Smith. He bounces it to the outside. Smith wants to stay in bounds, and he does. He falls down across the 35. That's a Highlander first down. Bruce, we haven't done this in a couple years. And see what you think about this. We used to pick an offensive and defensive player of the year.
That's a tough call.
Yeah,
because I mean it's been spread out. The defensive ends have been sharp. I probably. Oh shoot, that's so tough.
First and 10 for Lake Wales. Here's a handoff. Nope, Purdy on a quarterback keeper. He's going to be bottled up and thrown for a big loss in the backfield to make it a second down at about 15.
You know, offensively, I got to go with a little quarterback, Browse. I mean, he's been he's been beat up, thrown up, shut up, and he still produces. Defensively, I don't know.
Well, you had Thomas early in the season. He was really making all kind of great plays.
Then you had Harding come on.
Galva's almost on every play as well.
Galva was for a while, and then
Kendrick Stacy. Here's a third down play.
I think if I have to call a name, it would be Hardin or Stacy, one of the two.
Somebody on that defensive line.
Yeah.
Yep. That's the end of the ball game and the end of the season. The regular season here for the Yellow Jackets. Your final score, 41-14. Before everybody could snap a picture.
Season.
the season. 41-14, your final score. We'll come back and wrap things up. You're listening to Yellow Jacket Football on WBF.
I'm Taft Long, Finance Manager here at Thunder Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Bartow. When you walk through our doors, you will find our team of friendly and experienced automotive experts who are dedicated to helping our customers. Come in or call us today. Thunder Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
This is Jonathan Jester with Citrus Air Conditioners. Do you ever worry if you're getting the best service for your money? If you live in Bartow, you no longer have to worry. We will give you a second opinion for free on any AC work you're considering. Call 534-1171 or Google Citrus Air.
There's always some great cooking at your Bartow Beef O'Brady's. Join the new Beef's Rewards and earn double points on the weekends. Complete details at your Bartow Beefs in the Bartow Center South. Your Bartow Beef O'Brady's. Good food, good sports.
No, they're letting air out
Back to Bartow Memorial Stadium. Final score tonight, Lake Wales 41 and Bartow 14. The two teams are meeting at midfield, going through the handshake line. Lake Wales will improve to 8-2 on the year, and they pretty much have guaranteed themselves a postseason spot with that win tonight. Bartow, unfortunately, they were eliminated last week with a district loss at Durant in overtime. But let's send it down to Mike. He's on the field with Coach G.
Hey, Coach. Hey, man, listen, we had a tough season, right? But we know how to win, right? We know how to come back from this. We know we walked in here from a bad situation, right? But we're getting these guys to buy in, right? It's a new G team, right? And the coaching staff done an amazing job this year. We can't thank you enough for everything you've done. We know there's potential there, right? We see the potential in this team. We know we're going to lose some of these seniors this year, but hey, it gives us an opportunity to let the younger guys grow up and take control.
Right, man. I want to thank the community of Bartow for accepting me. Man, these guys played their hearts out all season, man. We will never make excuses for the cards that we were dealt. These guys will always forever have a story to tell, man. Nobody really knows what went on behind the scenes, the adversity that these guys went through. And they toughed it out, man. They toughed it out. Things didn't look the greatest all the time, man. And we had a chance to win some football games, man, but I think, it comes with time. It comes with culture. It comes with, fixing our wrongs, and it starts with the top down, man. So, for me, I'll take it on my back all day. You know what I mean? I don't have no problem doing that. If anyone points a finger, you point the finger at me. But we're going to go into the offseason. We're going to work, and I can guarantee you're going to see a better Bartow program that hits the field in the fall.
Well, Coach, you just touched on something that we've talked about. We talked about Coach G and those big shoulders, right? Everybody likes the way Coach G does things, and we can't say enough about it, because it takes a lot to accept that responsibility. Yeah, you are the leader of the team, right? But it takes a lot, and we know that takes a lot.
Man, that's what comes with the territory, man. You want to be the head guy, man. You take the good, the bad, and the ugly every single time it comes your way. And like I said, man, if anybody points a finger, man, you can point the finger at me, man. I'll take it on my shoulders. But I can guarantee you, we're gonna go into this offseason with a chip on our shoulder, man. And we got to learn what winning is about, and winning consistently, man. Consistency, execution is all part of the game, and we can seem to do that. Then I think we can flip the season around going into next year.
Right on, Coach. Thanks a lot. Go love up on those guys, and we'll see you again.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you, Mike. Yeah, we've got our coach.
Yeah, I agree. I'm 100% in on him, and I look forward to really good things in the spring. He's going to have a full year with them, be able to implement a lot more things that he wants to implement, and I'm all in on this guy. And now we turn to basketball and Coach McGriff. We've had some great basketball coaches at Bartow High School. We've been so fortunate. Coach Pearsall and Coach Bretz and Jimmy Austin. We've had and then McGriff comes here. He's been here 20 years or more. We got to get a number on that. And my favorite coach ever, and I just love the guy. And
go ahead, Bruce.
And so you and I are going to basketball games.
We will,
and we'll sit back there behind the Bodie brothers, and we're going to cheer on Bartow basketball this year, And I'm really looking forward to it.
This just came across, and they're going into overtime at Bryant Stadium.
What?
It is 21-21. Orlando First Academy 21. The Lakeland Dreadnoughts 21. They're going to overtime.
Jeez.
What, did Lakeland pull their first string?
People from the stands playing. I don't know.
Oh, something.
That's reported on.
Lakeland already locked into the.
Yeah, they're district champs.
So maybe they are.
Maybe the JVs, but yeah.
You know, it's not like they're looking for undefeated season, so maybe they are resting guys getting ready for the playoff.
Terrence McGriff is starting his 24th season.
24th season. And it's remarkable. And he still doesn't know who I am, but I'm okay with that. I'm a fan. And and just I will watch him as much as I'll watch the basketball game because he's so much fun to watch with his body gestures, and he's so animated, and I don't know. I look forward to it, and I really want to go see some basketball games this year.
The Lake Wales Highlander Marching Band is going to perform their halftime show now. The Bartow Yellow Jacket Band is making their way over into the reserve seat section so they can watch the Highlander Band perform, and a lot of folks are sticking around to watch them as well.
I think that's great.
I think it's very nice.
Did they bring their instruments this time?
They did.
I still see a drum set up in the stands.
So, Andy, I want to say thank you to you, my friend. You've been our chauffeur, our Uber driver all year long, taking us on the away games, treating us real nice on the road trip. Thank you so much for doing all that, Bruce.
My pleasure.
Always a pleasure, my friend. Mike and Elizabeth have been there on the sideline for all the games. We appreciate that as well from you guys.
Yeah, and they're very sharp. Mike is very sharp. Andy has caught on to the game very well, and he's improved so much, and just, you know, he's become part of this team, and it's good to have everybody. And Mike's riding that ponytail right now.
And, of course, we want to give a big thanks all season long to my dad, Tom, back at the studio.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. That's who we always miss Mr. Tom, and it's like, come on now, we can't be missing Mr. Tom anymore.
Tom's like Tom's like Denzel Washington. He's like the hero that comes riding in the Magnificent Seven.
There you go.
We do have a final at the race, and it was overtime.
Yes.
Corey Hine come from second to beat Ty Majeski, Caden Honeycutt, and believe it or not, Lane Riggs finished fourth. Coming from dead last, having to do a drive-through, finished
that's
fourth.
about like kissing your sister, though, in a championship.
Well, we'll have the Xfinity tomorrow night at 7, Cup Series Sunday at 2. Tune us in for that. And, well, I guess that's going to wrap up our season here of Yellow Jacket football. Again, Andy, Bruce, Mike, Elizabeth, Tom, I'm Jeff. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Tonight's Bartow Yellow Jacket football game was brought to you by the community support of our WBF sports boosters, Kelly Buick GMC of Bartow, Citrus Air Conditioners serving Bartow and Lakeland, Bartow's Budget You Pull It Auto Parts on Highway 60, Spath Jewelers in Bartow and Valrico, and Crave Nutrition in Bartow. Yellow Jacket football is also sponsored by Whidden McLean Funeral Home in Bartow and Fort Meade, Ewing Black Welder and Deuce Insurance of Lakeland, Beef O'Brady's Sports Pub in the Bartow Center South, and Evolve Professional Landscape Management. Tonight's game was also brought to you by 360 Perspective Partners of Lakeland, specialized landscape treatments from Keith's Spray Service of Bartow, certified public accountants SR Wright & Company of Winter Haven, and Thunder Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Bartow. For game schedules and archived broadcasts, please visit our website at wwbf.com or subscribe to our podcast, WBF Sports, on your favorite podcast service. Plus, you can follow us on social media. Bartow Yellow Jacket Football is a special presentation of WBF Sports.